what you say na CAF of control no to be baso enra ewo Rabat Morocco ye bedi won komo pa na ye rorom kakra na no pay a Patrice Motsepe president de ma CAF papa yi adu Tanzania na dey no kwakoye ye the details no so de ba a collaboration between CAF and Total Energy. Now, a patch of big announcement we swear to judge the mention of ye the details no that you feel not pay the amamo. I would to bet so. And of mammy and front to any Mr. Transfers. Ye bedi won come up. Now, Namia to watch UEFA Champions League no matches I want to a betoja. Now, me patch of matches I want to a betoja no. No, just ye di the first 8 of the UEFA Champions League omo qualify into the run of phase 16 UEFA Champions League grimu and afei wadaroma nyame adoras ye boyia mo amontman qualify no the last 8 mo be cut the first 8 no mo bo another run na afei yetimi aya selection na mo timi the run into the second 8 and also the bit about 20 we need staba wuto be pray ye de eba anopano ye din komo na nkoma ye di ye no referee Latif Kadil say oye FIFA referee say the debi baby anyama ne koni de enya de say obetimi atoa so na fei Ghana Premier League no ana fei Manchester woto koso Ghana ha no obetimi officiate we yin ho de afrim tie be the reason tie referee Latif Kadil FIFA referee hang the boots me patro na ben wo mu bio ye the details no na so the be no pay ama be bia so etimi akonkan when is about wo do be pray and pay yesin kona ye the eba live on Sompa 93.1 enti eni entra me patro ko Facebook ko so Sompa 93.1 na wo follow na wo share na to message re ba Sompa 93.1 on the Facebook now follow now share now to message the banner fe you can kind at the amount and I face Sompa TV YouTube no so now subscribe at the amount Sompa TV YouTube no so subscribe my now for messages na every back in kind and so at the amount we here to bet so no pay you the stable to be pay and you the eba na me patron so the bedroom near demora ni details na so tapo no na me catch us abofo bia daroma ana o maso yasia ya trasia ya dem na yedwumade eso ede eba na ubeko kunlu Ghana Limited na fe wakokojobu no na me catch us no na kunlu for dia para no obtain what I say ye de hunchu capsules aba na hunchu capsules na ede aba no wo ye obi a wota jonso rough what I say or jonso kron or pain e wo ne bememu ni nyina no me patcho bobo de say o sabe to baka hunchu capsules na wetimi anonom bi na fe wabu bobi obu oso asabe ne jonso no ema ebubu pepe na o jonso nyina no asa tie na ni bako masa basa wo benya hunchu capsules na fe wetimo bobi na nyama be koye eso edama ana fe bi patcho araba bazeno eye maba wane dia araba bazen eye maba wane dia enti ababa wa wutie me edu bosome na se wa feature no obitimi hweso e de koje ne bosome akatua dia aba ebasa waso betuma ye hyepa ana fe ukọ feature wo se unya ne ye na eso bubu oboso obohu ababa wa na otareta ho amane a ne bosome aso na otiyaw bomote se araba bazen no on se betuma ka bi Mr. Kill eso ho se ne de muamunim eye memedro ye boso meme nyina wo mopoma meto watiase o mopata se emema ho ye den ewo mpaso betuma bopampo pa bibia betuma koye eso edama mi patronrei wo padudu to kokole na ka on sebeka bi Dani Herbal on sebeka bi Misty Herbal on sebeka bi Blazer Require Panacea Pharmacy afa NNA ana fa Fedimens ana mi patro bi eton enu bia no de okwa wo so pekunu Ghana Limited wo mu no on sa ebeka bi wo padudu to a wo ne mperefo bedin komo 0244 275 249 0244 275 249 Yahoma ubetuma fe kunu Ghana Limited na fe wono mo tin komo na bibia so na tuma ko edama afei Cloud Internet any baby a big come for them say what be office for and also what be with juma for na open internet edia call there na obomoten that's what to contact cloud internet na omo internet no e jana so download the bia person ye juma bia person ye bia no ni patcho connectivity ni high ana for ni power no so ana run fast into say open internet bia na me catch say e cloud internet ona okọ na me patron no makwa koye djuma saudi kofie saudi ko djuma bia o person di ko bia no na omo na me patron the fastest wifi and of a hotspot deployment at a bit ma bo ma djuma no eso etba koso kaba pa eno mo ni nkomo 0202 699 110 0202 699-110 omo top high woman love FM abrosa no and the DJ mu e top high na bibia be koi enso e de amount afei mama infam to de musam company sawoto bebre ata chi na pay ana yatrase a ye adwuma no enso taba we tebete so ama bibia so etuma kon ka bi pacho de tede sase wo betima di akotene ewo intentan fide ne so ama bibia so etuma ko wo betima stay wo social media no so a bibia wo bia no me patron e was so nya data very mobile baby wo gire bia no network ni gira so just go betim de djuma na wetime dia kotire wo social media so enu nti na me ka trust teleson ko a ena mo opportunity no wo she tokromu kra Telestar, the patron data the yejuma, network the yejuma, Bibia Kwe, Eso Damo, Odia 500 Ghana cedi per, na equity data, a yakasepa bon kakakapa, and no a 10 gigabyte. What as a teleson quam, then a mo, sa opportunity way, a 4G Mafi, and not just Telestar, Eso at the amount, Tinano person, what to make next data na airboat Timo, Upe, a data, what as a sergeant about Timu per, can also a Telestar. And a more quality offer and ubetuma bwana fe wetuma stay alive e wo social media so ana fe internet de so nti pato wadaruma wo de ko telecell app no so obo say offers no ho na fe wetu so de opɛ na bibia let me akoye e de ama what ase nti na de tene no me pato obo herbal and medical research obo herbal and medical research obo tati pa na pay enya sem to kram wadaruma wo ho na se wakuma no what I say, Wakuma no eju him obu of steps we are. This will pay baby tna obu on take a crab do a bread. No na kuma no ebo at the fastest rate. Bomotesa obe tobacco obo herbal and medical research center. Call the koju heresa na me catch us obu wa just the pressure no was so what I say. Niti etimi ekan at once. One pay baby antna obetime jemu nipa so say operation no cost sa possibility so be na cardiac arrest. And a stroke no so promoters to better room our obo herbal and medical research center na fe kono kojo aresa na bibia be koye enso edamount diabetes when you stroke ko fatujo obo so wobubu da stroke no ebubu no just yes sano diligu kata so okọ obo a no patro be nya aresa kama ya de bia se wo hu sign bi e wo kidney ho anaso kidney ho na atechima obo ye specialist a won betuma bona fe won sa so etuma ka aresa maybe be a sweat to my conquer demo. Me patro kumasia, you were adroto adumeno, ubu ye chakwain, udru akra, you were Kaswa official town, afe in Kranza, your headquarters, and I say in Kranza, any headquarters no, you were at the Simon of a Jura road, anti bra. Now your mo ayaresa. Me patron a dance here as woman ubet me dance no aka Sompa me pano na me crash stroke obo etema di stroke no man ho ensom etema to me kaba pa 0249 761508 0249 761508 Aoma ubetuma afra obo herbal and medical research center na for nimperifo ensom etema di nkoma ama bibia so etema konkan na de amount me patron ba me mfanto de mo say bema de ho o se sika bobotom oba wo ho o se sika eba bobotom se Ghana no baby yedu no ye sika ana me patro de tra Ghana what you say enti anima nkitinkiti bo ho o so de ko ababa wo se de bia da bia no sika ebetumi aba bobotom ana me kan for mega cash lucky boss enso demo what you say mega cash there every day bia anytime any moment bia no what is sika e de show botom tama pay so what me kan me patro ram e wo mega cash kono ko jisika and when I would dial *426 star 6 hash na wo miaso me patrotenie dial star 426 star 6 hash na wo miaso a obosa options no ebeba na wan kase wo chusu wo options no wo chusu a me patro de tele se per ticket no e 5 Ghana per what I say wo to ya boss instantly na resource no babego na me patro sika no eso babego bottom kama na bibia so tobako so diamanti master lucky cash there master enya senke tokra baby onam bia no wutimi di lucky cash e bia what to central market on wo keke dem bomu anema nkoye eno no so call phone so no wadale star 426 star 6 hash no wamia so kama na fe u disika na bibia so tobako betimi awini about 500,000 Ghana cedis 500,000 Ghana cedis what you say just bottom kama titiskano 5 billion eno aye ni patro mega cash and amount sa opportunity no na bibia so etba konkan e de amount entomado roma motachi and ye da so tinkoda so a ye de dwumaden na so e de eba St Andrew ka tro se obaba no obaba no o pebebe no kosku a obetima twere na wetime twede ya me ka tro se St Andrew na me patro de obaba no e de ko na bibia so etba na for kokosua de na wetima trecha na what the advanced na so ba into screen so a courses awodo ye nyina no ana ye de ego screen so no ye general arts ye general science ye business ana for home economics ye visual arts ana for agricultural science ni nyina no ye bi ewo ya so ye me patro ya so ye no ewo asimfo so what you say ukon ye asimfo so a rich FM abro sedemu a ye no ana wo the same building ana for mankasimbo ye cha kwan dunkwa ono fembom ye chakwan sewi asane so ono fe new edubiase ye ho into be patro ni St Andrew kamom na fe emma obano quality education na onfa dance mra fe ye na ni nkomo 0244 696911 0244 696911 eye ahoma obetuma first St Andrew na for no perform also estimating komo kama ama bibia so etimi akonkan ana fe bi patro no pay so wotimi nka na wo pe brush na me patro wodi twitwe wo se what as what paste ana wo senetuma aye fita kama na wotimi asre woni nipa kasa wo fa wano sie obu ono kasa boss wo nanu sie ni nyane se ono ankasa wo sampa enkoye enka wonanum me patro problem a uwe a me patro kasa wote wano echeche baby no na me catch say yas toothpaste ana fe yas toothbrush and ebetuma bow ama wonum ada ho enka ni be free ho ama wo sene so etuma nya hoden na yas toothpaste no eno eya ade atese boss no ban na emwo wo mo bi a ebetuma ma wo se echi nam no ayemre na fe wo sene tutu no wotuma yini nyina na so de free ho entuba grobo yas na fo kwakwajo de ho ama bibia so etuma ko be bia je ton every provision shop e wo Ghana ani Kumasi no obenya yas ehwo nyama na fe wetuma 20 open brush ye quality enu bi na yusu yas brush no especially made for Africans what you say be bia na kwakoyi fi no eso de free ho me patron be bia ye ton ye provision products bia no okwa won stand be betuma ka yas products ni bi na fe wo dia show how far na me patron ye won crowd yes eso ho eno ye yas kiddy toothbrush aye deba your Monaco your princess your prince and your duke what you see nyina no available on the market in 10 years enkoshimom na fe mi patron muni munkoshimom na fe ban esinwo djuma mi patron wontimi mo ema enumka na biasom nkoye enfama na anopai so wotimi ka me catch say obeko betway what you say betway na say dia udu Ghana ha emante de mabawa no omo se betu amaka omo be dan e say betu de match bia every day bia match ho every day bia so betu ho what you say betu e ma the opportunity na de ba ko yesonku wo betu ho no say me patron o bet na what no wo say o mane nkokwa onya won sapan what you say betu never leaves you empty bomote say anytime bia no o download betu app no e wo phone so na fe o ko phone so bo say de bia no ma list matisa oh na fe we twa bet ne kama na unya 18 years amen ko ho unya 18 years men confess ka ketua bi ebeji sika bebre ewo betwe na betwe beboa ama oboton so aye de what as here enye adwuma nyina na oso do ho de yo ye wadwuma bi ho ye de ya dwen ane ye de ye betwe se brabe ye dwuma app no so nenya sika egu botom na fa dance ye bra me patro terms and conditions apply regulated by Gaming Commission of Ghana na unya 18 years betwe se oni unya se men kon demom unya 18 years and above there obetuni betwe aton said di kama ama bibia so etbako into badoruma ana o mata echi anopeya yatra se na fe kwamonane na yede amonane nsem na ba life on your golden super mega dial 93.1 Sompa and wasugu so with tenuko Facebook reswa Sompa 93.1 bomotine follow kama bomotine follow na ese na for message ni ba na yankinka message no enso enfama Sompa TV ewo YouTube no so Sompa TV ewo YouTube no so na o bomoten na fe wa subscribe na wo to message na ba na yankinka message no enso etama kama pama bibia so etimi ewie pe na me patro ba menkwai na menkwai adwuma kakra Africa na already to the Patrice Motsepe I am the president of Confederation of African Football CAF na papana to Tanzania no kodro no oni Total Energy for enso kwakohwe bom na according to report I don't know Pemenseka part say Total Energy for already to the Punyani and the chief executive officer of Total Energy na woni papa we omo part say nkomodi dia wo modina no otempa anya semketo kra na sika say Total Energy for edibama CAF for no anu odenti we very big and important announcement and no pay etoja na wo Tanzania team before also Tanzania na for makwakosia no montesa important announcement na so dia to jakama na obi ahun bebia eko na ye hu sika Total Energy for no also di ro eye CAF mu wo mu dwumedie mu ama bibia so na to bakonkante no ye no pay the free CAF o maso ye also de ba ye nwodwuma also etaba bushafo na me patron na ana AFCON the 35th edition of African Cup of Nations draw no aso to be toja wadaruba mpacha according to report mistake I don't pay pacha say uromo Rabat Morocco krobia be pacho moyi ade so say omo ade host AFCON no masa enya sem keto krobo pacha say wo hwe omunsuo wo hwe omakwan na wo hwe facilities awodo a Morocco for net to improve out say yes Morocco for no monya pre pass nyame aduma me pacho AFCON no ombe host na fe o matuma ye ne kama enti me pacho Sompa draw ye mo video ko TV na so Sompa TV what just no what me enjoy na oko YouTube na so Sompa TV na wa subscribe na fe Facebook na so enom e Sompa 93.1 FM na fe wa promote follow na wa share na to message ne ba na wa like na so tabai what just into way e videos e fi Rabat e ba eno before say out control no betima to jano ana ye dey out Facebook na so e twagum enya sem to krantu follow na wa share na to message ne ba na fe ya kenkan na so tama kama ama bi piasom etuma kwenti way AFCON draw the 35th edition of African Cup of Nations ana wasugu so utie na fe wo share enso e wo TV ne so na mpacho wadaruma won se Morocco for no nanka wo se 2015 wo me na so mutimi host AFCON no ana mo se da bi yade etisi Africa na entimi to Europe no sa yade no omo ebo omo monfo ban omo ntimi emma yade no emetinsi Morocco nto se omo bomo na fe omo ntimi hwa monfo no mutimi bomo ban kama emma bibia so letimi ko ento mo richate ayesa be da mo setimi kan no emma mpacho ba me fonto anim na no pese de tie de se Morocco for na setimi bomo te ba bete na me atuma 2025 omo ne hosting na Morocco for the part say omo put a lot of effort any sika at the Romo AFCON we mu omo pese sa AFCON we a distinguishing home every all the AFCONs ayabo enti empere de nyema eguakwam eka wo ma boss ka omo de Romo AFCON ni no enya sem ketro koda no ana encentrofo a wo mo ko Morocco no part sampa omo ankasam omo tima go through the facilities a Morocco for the host AFCON no mutine pass Morocco AFCON we no ebe different AFCON ayabo in the history of the AFCON no ye nyasa AFCON we bi da eno eye kakra be patro free Morocco na so ede ba ye wan djuma eso taba mo no pay ama bibia som etaba ko na me patro already den ane Patrice Motsepe me patro kasai ɛwɔ ɛyɛ draw na se not just the nsɛm bebree ɛso ɛde to dwanto ɔdɔroma yɛnkote the president of CAF already to the Patrice Motsepe.
His Majesty King Mohammed. Let me start by expressing our deep gratitude to His Majesty King Mohammed VI. May God assist him. The deep gratitude of the 54 African member associations that represents 54 African countries to the government of Morocco, the people of Morocco, and a very special pride for those of us who are involved in football for the good work that our brother Fawzi Lecture is doing. Can we clap hands for him? You know, all of us watching the videos, the presentation, you see the power of football. The power of football to bring Africans together. The power of football to unite people in one country. The power of football to show the rest of the world that African football is in motion. African football is growing. African football is being recognized as being amongst the best in the world. And one of the most significant recognitions was in Qatar, when Morocco made history on behalf
already did it Patrice Motsepe ono anaya president Edma CAF nsema ono som ade tuja abami pacho wodro na se na all kan sembe brace say afcon anyini what as ye attractive companies a wodro na say omani amprese afcon oso mu disika enso be wram kama na bibia so yetba kwento pede say ya o pese nyama ekoso improve na fe tournament no obija Europe abonte so a wonya bibia nka emfa won say Africa fo no mo de debia ye dru ba bia eho hia na mo de ensemhunu sabe enemehunu edi twintwa yakwem so ye ko afcon mpesa sa nyama no eno so de betime ato so enti eno ye already tene Patrice Motsepe nsema ono so de ato dwano no pay ye nwetuma na so taba mo ye tumete de so wokai abrante fe Mamu Trezeguet Ali Bobo Kora Bobaten asani abrante fe Mamu Trezeguet sem abrante de besakan enfoma Ali Bobo Kono na abrante ye fe Benchaki wokai no no sia kan edema al Zamalek Bobo Kono oromo kosi akan edema Rayan Bobo Kono Ali Bobo Kono go so mo negotiate se de bia Benchaki betuma ba ne picture no na de ato TV no so no na wa ba besia kan enso dema Ali Bobo Kono wey ebede na kotoko has what we na compete. Look at the kind of players I was signing to beef up the squad. Who said what Champions League game when you no for 10 and no Ali Bobo Kono nyama omo yesterday be omo squad no na mo betuma ye do na fe wo mo ja compete kama ama bi piasom etuma ko e enso taba Ali Bobo Kono ntoni kakra eno no pe no so ba na yemfi me patron Ali Bobo Kono mo nyenko etuma kakra na me atuma UEFA Champions League no otina ana me patron the last run of matches na no betuma cost no fe the last 8 no eno so betuma cost kama na fe enema so betuma ko na no ana patron ba ben fanto de be say ko Real Madrid Bobo Kono so ye ko he training na omo ayeye enti wo defeat no so de beto wo de beto screen so na fe ahwem obi ana Real Madrid Bobo Kono wo mun team no so agegu na ede se no betuma ka fa ho ana say football there wo betuma wini ene no we wini atoto so a the next 2 games the we wini pe obo samon for so mo no enso de akuzo se wo good coach na o catch obia se since already technical as lot return here or some manager Edinburgh Real Madrid Bobo Kono within 3 years Real Madrid Bobo Kono Bomaten at 2 UEFA Champions League trophies abibia koye enso tabar Real Madrid Bobo Kono and already technical as lot manager also be to be job be na fe o can some form that for already technical as lot ho o mo Real Madrid players in the obu ogidie already technical as lot musa ideally ono any manager obetuma manager Real Madrid Bobo Kono kama ama bibia som etuma koye tabar Real Madrid Bobo Kono twai aya ensoma bronte fe Dani Kabaya Ramos osia kan Edinburgh Real Madrid Bobo Kono waba bontena no pai enso tabato ja ye wotuma so tababu etuma tede so na yenko Barca Bobo Kono so ye yenko etuma kakram na so Barca Bobo Kono so ye what the Barca training no enso de beto Facebook Kono so na Barca from omuni Atlanta BC Bobo Kono and a dey bo ni na mi patro report and no pebe se ka pata se Barca boboko ne pata se so butai ama Atlanta BC boboko no ehye Barca boboko na ebe team kosa Real Madrid boboko no wo betuma qualify to the first 8 no enti Barca for no betuma jai ama Atlanta BC boboko na behye Barca na fei Real Madrid boboko no me patro boko bo the next round na instead of betuma qualify to the next 8 one be part of the first 8 enti Barca boboko de dwe hon some Real Madrid boboko no one more qualification ayatin edeba Real Madrid boboko ni de mo yenie se sa game e pass against Atlanta BC boboko no one betuma lusu game no na for Real Madrid boboko na trust for UEFA Champions League and sana be patron one betuma qualify to the next stage of the competition so the be Real Madrid boboko no one concentration be divided na for my bre na Barca boboko no etuma concentrate on the La Liga na fe omanya the best no metuma compete with Real Madrid boboko no e wa La Liga ni Montani kakra we patron fi Barca boboko no e fo ba so ye na so de pardon no pay ye wetuma so taba bo yetuma to the so live on Sompa 93.1 o ko Facebook no so no follow na wa share na to best ba Sompa TV e wo YouTube no so na wa subscribe so taba me kama na fe ye yetuma no e no pay na so taba wo yetuma to the so ye da so tin ko da so ye yetuma no e no pay so taba bo kama ama bi piasom yetuma ko e bi patro ye ko ba mo nchiri boboko na so ye kwakwa yetuma kakra e wo ba mo nchiri boboko mo na sesei me patro control the stance ba kwa ayo difficult edeba Bermunt boboko no aya bronte firi Jamal Musiala Bambi osia kan edeba Bermunt boboko no ne contract extension no na me patron ready to the mas Ebel aya sporting director edeba Bermunt boboko no ana se okabo biate se mo bia ni da sa bronte firi Jamal Musiala on for pen esi kratas we extend and for Bermunt boboko no se debi akronom ebe extend enso deba Bermunt boboko ne kama ama bi bia so etba kwe edeba Bermunt boboko no mom baby edro the last details are money akrano and an agent and negotiate to the beer agreement to betuma yedjuma na fa bronte firi Jamal Musiala Bambi at the pen secret so no wetuma study the contract to the Bermunt boboko no already to the Jamal Musiala or 9 million euros a season now according to report I don't pay me say ka pata say Bermunt boboko no already obedi kanya akrano ma agree say obey the highest paid player our Bermunt boboko no eno enemy patron koma wo mo edie with abronte firi Jamal Musiala na enkomo no enyansi unsa already thing any Hurricane Edwards at 24 million euros a season our Bermunt boboko no nti so pese abronte firi Jamal Musiala ebe the highest paid player our Bermunt boboko no sika ben na also de abronte no afoma settlement promise abronte ya firi Jamal Musiala say ebe the brand Bermunt boboko no on the pitch me patro player ombe project no be ye the brand ambassador deba Bermunt boboko na obe the face of the team no ebe ya brand firi Jamal Musiala Bambi enti na kakra be patro no pay efi Bermunt boboko no maso yeso de banam peri for the patch say omo go so ni akra no negotiate between 2029 and 2030 aye offer womo de ma brand firi Jamal Musiala Bambi na fe be piasom etuma ko etama Bermunt boboko ni tene kakra eno no permense ka tuma so tuma wo tuma tere so na man patro according to latest report I don't pay me kada patro say uram our Bermunt boboko na so ya already to the Vicente Gen company employ to the for the Vicente company aya manager at the Bermunt boboko no e kan yemu dia nanka akode for the Matai style what ya sese koko no kokosia kan tamakra wo for nanka bronte for the Christopher Lon Nkoko eso ba no abebe sia kan tama Bermunt boboko no odine pass already thing any Christopher Nkoko adwuma wo ye edema lives boboko no jato ho no kosia kadema Chelsea boboko no Drew Browns bronte for the Nkoko ba na for taking the place and what German Bundesliga anymore already thing any Vicente company enthused about the experience and the quality a crowd bronte for the Christopher Nkoko nanka abronte no aba we beefy Bermunt boboko no squad no ama be piasom etuma ko na wodine pass abronte for the Matai style e komene say Hurricane Edwards niwa me patro power pointer e kra abronte your friend Christopher Lon Nkoko no ono e de betuma subsidy already to the Hurricane nemom enya abronte the thing and so and the Matai style be ya nanka abronte no akache Bermunt mpede foso oko nanka Bermunt boboko no this month kometuma yentem ama abronte for the Christopher Alan Kuku sweat baba nam obesi akan ade amaba mu ntunu bobo korintani kakra eno no pefi ba mu ntunu bobo kono efu maso ye naso de ba me ko Italy me ko adwuma kakra ewo ju fe bobo kono mo na wodru Juventus bobo kono so ya according to report eno no pe me say ka purchase Juventus bobo kono omo contact already thing ene Xavi Hernandez Cruz ono aye former manager edema Barcelona bobo kono say obo already to Xavi anya bia no kobane say already to Thiago Motta so mutimi ja Thiago Motta kwaya Xavi obejetum abe manager ede ama Juventus bobo kono enti already to criminality Cristiano Quintoli ono aye sporting director edema Juve bobo kono according to report no pemeseka pata say wa contact already to Xavi say ebia already to Thiago Motta juma no wo mo hwene se wontimi ntoaso a already to Xavi baba na for baba ye juma no eso tamatu fe bobo kono ntane report eno no pemeseka ye wotuma eso tababu ye tubetere so na me pato ba me fanto de still out of say Juve bobo kono esanya bronte for Renato Vega Parma I was kan edema Chelsea bobo kono Juve mpere for pata say ni enough omo no omo sabe ya another typical central defender to come on board na for besia kan na so tabatu fe bobo kono etomo contact already did Unai Emery Etabaria ni team Aston Villa bobo kono say omo contact West Ham United bobo kono say omo pa brontia ye for Jean-Claude Todibo me patrol botuma edema West Ham United bobo kono say Jean-Claude Todibo come and beef up the squad what I say your defense one you be yamwa enti in the meantime the probable non deal Ama Juve bobo kono on sananka already thing ane Cristiano Quintoli pa brontia the thing Azor de Sassi osia kan edema Chelsea bobo kono se komra emo ballon enfama Juve bobo kono Azor de Sassi didn't man go through say o maten no eko West Ham United bobo kono ma omo already to the Jean-Claude Todibo to come on board now from beefy up omo defensive setup no na niam nkoye so enfama Juve bobo kono omo purchase in the meantime a bill loan deal plus option to buy West Ham for the Tiasia. Woman did the French international Edna Ba, no be say can Tamatu Febobo Kono, and more rough is before say already to the Jean-Claude Todibo Rum, our West Ham United Bobo Konoko Sakai, Edaba West Ham United no, Nanka Ju Febobo Konelidi, a restless Obetama send the French international. Now so the Teresa Yama and Timan go through. I'm a brand to the Kosiakai, Edma West Ham United Bobo Konetaneka Kra, and on a pay, and also bar, young one to my so tababu here to better so ya da shooting could also the letters no and so the promo kama ya da so true fe bobo kodemo ya ye tuma kakra e wo true fe bobo kodo so ye abrante fe Nicolo Fagioli and so the player o se kan to true fe bobo kono Olympic de Marseille bobo kono and fe Urobo Premier League krima a lot of clubs and almost about pa abrante ya fe Nicolo Fagioli o se kan the true fe bobo kono na so true fe mpere for purchase abrante we enya loan deal o mo tono permanent enti sabia sika na in the meantime wontimin Jessica Juve mpede for demand now wo bani mu a just with the loan deal plus obligation to buy and so mo Juve bobo kono wo metuma tiase na ma brontia ye fa Nicolo Fagioli esom etuma besia kan at the amount any report no pay if Juve bobo kono fo ba so ye eso de bamame abrontia ye fa Dusan Vlahovic a player o sia kan eso de Juve bobo kono ne contract extension negotiation no akwakodru be bia me pacho ni agent no eso free table no already to the criminality Cristiano Quintoli eso bu free what I say na no say abronte for the Dusan Vlahovic me pacho 12 million euros a season e wo Juve bobo kodemo na Juve mpede for the contract extension offer at the abronte for the Dusan Vlahovic say massa steady no for pen secret so na steady o contract no e ma Juve bobo kona abronte the purchase the Juve mpede form into the ketubansa and son of jetum now what the put a secret as what me steady the contract no ade ama Juve bobo kono Juve mpere fose gbede anya de so mbepre ama brante de stade we ade di Juve bobo kono ebe akana ketwer wonte so na fei abrante no yaso nto so sia kan enfama Juve bobo kono na me pato be kase 2022 ama Juve bobo kono ko fa abrante we efifi onti na bobo kono mte ene bae omote de bae no ana Juve mpere fose omo hwe mode ba wo bode ba fi onti na bobo kono the next 10 years ye more project na nya under already thing ane Cristiano Quintoli na afi bia no waketwa no ebe peja akodanim na fei gradually waba be the highest paid player ewe Italian Serie A country Musaba make say Dusan Vlahovic ane the highest paid player ewe Italian Serie A country mo oje 12 million euros a season Juve pay the former contract extension o mo se on teso abrante de segbede anya de so better so empono Juve pay for ensan for security bi enka ho nyame atoma elected by 2026 ana abrante for the Dusan Vlahovic be part of the contract was signed edeba Juve bobo kono ebe ko da wiye na bi biasom netoma koye enso tama Juve bobo ko ntade kakra eno no pay e fa abrante a ye for the Dusan Vlahovic e fi na so ye enso de ba ye wetuma so tama mo e we tuma tere so live on Sompa 93.1 ana wasugu so with the Facebook so a e Sompa 93.1 what as na wo follow na wo share na to message no enso eba ana fe ko YouTube no so a e Sompa TV na wo bomata subscribe tamaye na ya kenka message no enso tama kama ama bibiasom etuma koye be patro yenko Manchester City bobo kuda so ye na yenko etuma kakra utru Manchester City bobo kuda so ya abrante fe na Andrew Cambiaso eye play o sekan edema Juve bobo kono na me patro personal terms agreement akoso between already tiki back the stand tabu jika ono eye sporting director edema Manchester City bobo kono ana fa abrante fe the Dusan anasan abrante the tina Andrew Cambiaso 5-year contract na abrante de sign edema Manchester City bobo kono obeji 6 million euros a season na mom deka and so already tiki back the stand in pay for the official offer edema Juve bobo kono ama Juve pay for mu go through next nima eso monia mometuma jetum ama abrante the tina Andrew Cambiaso ababe se kan taba Manchester City bobo kono according to report and on a payment say say Man City bobo kono enya ready so betime miti demands Juve bobo kono omu demanding for the signature of the Italian international already tina Andrew Cambiaso Juve pay for parties opener they 59.5 million pounds which is 70 million euros yes ikombe so man sana brantia ye fa Andrew Cambiaso metime ja brante no enti ama Man City pay for omo go through the system na fe omo timenya player the bia be patron level no ebe bro abrante the tina Andrew Cambiaso anasa ne den ebe pe na fe ne bono enye costly emfa Man City bobo ko na fe omo da abrante a ne din ene Andrew Cambiaso ne seso enso bana so according to report and on a permit part say already did ticket by Cristiano Tabu Jika sporting director Adama City bobo kono will go through the system still anya de so monsa eka player ne saso te sa brantia ye fe na Andrew Cambiaso to bugo so e wo transfer ba katere bia ene ana ochna Manchester City bobo kono ebe make another official contact with Juve now for master te etbet in kobo se bia agreement betuma ye juma ama abrante the thing ene Andrew Cambiaso betuma ba no be se kan etaba Manchester City bobo kono na according to report and on a Menseka parties a store and now there's a Manchester City in pay for woman taking decision on a branch for the Kevin De Bruyne was a Kadiba Man City bobo kono or just £400,000 every Friday now a common says Man City in pay for a standing the contract of the Belgium international already to the Kevin De Bruyne just to the Ketium what I say now Man City bobo kono in the meantime the woman say now there's a branch for the Kevin De Bruyne or the pen basic cartason the study the contract no edema Man City bobo konombe jade free now so already didn't take back the standard tabu jika on your sporting director edema Man City bobo kono me patro catch Man City in pay for say decision no mu take no omo very careful omo you sure say abrante for the Kevin De Bruyne omo jano Monaco na abrante the next year 2 seasons on to me more ema be biasom na nkwen for Man City bobo kono prane dia abrante nya na sa abrante in prime na say o you fit nkwangia omo ti the pass there is no other player where you very creative or better creative goals edema Brantia your friend Ellen Holland echa Brantia the thing any Kevin De Bruyne me patrosia kan and some edema Manchester City bobo couldn't take a crack and on a penisal bar yen want to man na so toba we to so me patro that's what Manchester City bobo could so yeah now according to a report intelligence and on a permit from the corridors of Man City airport say already did yourself Pep Guardiola eye seller to not for the Pep Guardiola Junior passer Abrantia fin Omar Mamouche Omokofani free entrance for Bobo Kunimo at the Bayern so Abrantia way Womo the kind of football entrance for Fonom a boy that's almost say Womo Man City Bobo Kuni straight away Womo tiki takano just a different style of football that's Omar boy bit to my fit Abrantia you for Omar Mamusha Obetuma struggle with Premier League Grimo and to come Manchester City Womo training grounds already telling yourself Pep Guardiola Isala tiki takano wasusu ama mi patro you should long boss no what you say bottom and namenko na be biasom enko intene kakra me patro dorma e free Manchester City bobo kono maso ye enso eba ye wetuma e de amamo e we yetuma tede so me patro ye free Man City bobo kono mo na yankwe tuma kakra ewo Chelsea bobo kuda so ye utru Chelsea bobo kuda so ye according to report no pebeseka part say Chelsea bobo kono me patro mo pe a winger another striker na for the beefy up obo squad maka Chelsea Aston Villa bobo kono omo pa Brante the thing and some any absorb the stars in personal terms aye tuma ana fe me patro Chelsea bobo kono omo player for the yawo Souza Felix Sequeira to do na for the yawo Felix me patro Aston Villa bobo kono already Wona Emery akache ne mpedi foso nya Brante for yawo Felix amane bomb border na ni beche nka Brante de besia kan enso enfama Aston Villa bobo kono me patro ko Barca bobo kono so ya Barca mpedi for parties na me atuma lettered by Friday already to the Pedro Lomba Gonzalez Brante de pen besi krata so obe extended the contract about Barca bobo kono na ni termination clause no ebe 1 billion euros already to the Pablo Gavira to do for the Gavi ono so nya me atuma Friday na and also the pen basic kataswa obey study the contract at the Barca bobo kono and also 1 billion euros and your report and on payment saka na Bishop Atapoku Bishop Thierry Real Madrid perform according to report of bigger parties more average about 98% negotiations with Abrante for the Trent Alexander North Anya mi atuma me patro Trent ebeka yes e dia tell Real Madrid bobo kono na for Liverpool mpede for dito Sompa me na Real Madrid mpede for ye wie anya mi atuma next season me kwa kosi akan e de ama Real Madrid bobo kono nti Real Madrid for the more reach 98% of the deal me patro 2% na kan de se wa onim me patro o mo wie deal no bibie koye na so dama Real Madrid bobo kono concern Abrante for the Trent Alexander Arnold intended reporter no pay me say kam na Barca bobo kone party say Barca bobo kone party say wo mo share Real Madrid bobo kono wo mo VIP seats na wo mo ton ye no wo mo Barca bobo kono mo so ton bi na me patro Barca for seats no mo ton VIP seats no mo ton no the next 30 years I want to know mo dia ebeye Qatar for obudo musika babewram Saudi Arabia for wo mo so do musika babewram na emu 30% call the Qatar Saudi Arabia for to 70% of Estadio Spotify commune Hey Barca enti omoja padie nyina ono na mo kwa bo life keke na ja padie nyina watonton watiase no eye Barcelona bobo kono de fi obaso ye eso eba eno no pay ye nwatuma ede amamo uko Facebook no so Sompa 93.1 na wo follow na wo share na wo to message ne ba ana fe Sompa TV eso ewo eye YouTube no na wo subscribe eso dama e kama na bibia so etuma konka bedia for atase ye babedin komo watiase me Kamfu Genti College at the amount said Genti College any school o pesa o babano bebe mano o time train wo train ye pa where SHS army pato ya sunko kwaso kwa na se de omo se prepare krano for the final exams no ano ding enya senko toko na me pato be bia school no ese no just environmental ya create se de bia akrate wa obetime sua de na bibia so ntimi disturb no eno eye Genti College ana so do banom ede ne ko say ya SHS 1 2 or 3 me pato ya available also the mount boarding and hostel facilities are a more quality service and me pato you providing also the krano no owie no tra finance now one kasam what dance so the beba ya science ya business visual arts and of agric science and of home economics intibra na fa wo baba no e na formation de baba mano mani me study ho wo fast no mani me study ho na what dance the beba 0243 721 659 0243 721 659 Yahoma Ubetuma Fred Genti College na fe one mpere eso etibeti nkomo na me patro de tede so nam ho obo so otu ase twetwon na aso sisi wo nante kakrebia wo peso tra na fe wo sisi ne emu twetwo what ase me patro sa brede ye nante company service Ghana no e develop what ase na ye danyankopon se oba Africa ye was sciatica expert number 1 ewo Africa ha me patro no ne 21st clinic we de me patro ewo untwa so ya bomoten neko ka champion se mpenifo mo na mo ya sciatica expert no me patro on me to ase ha eko misrem wo no etwetwe me pa na me patro Saturday we start say ba wan hwe ne obetima nya stroke quarters obetima bubuago entina me ka to say fa wo haw ene o man ye kodan 21st clinic na me say won bebo e ma sa o haw ne nyina tima fu ni padwane mu na wetima nante ye be me bu wona mu a just all the puma what say aso ni sisi e ma wontimi entini mu enti rom e wo 21st clinic na fa dance ye enso ebra e ba no lab ana face scan service quality one power Ghana hadia e 21st clinic ana fe yesai massage ana fe machine treatment after so one kasa gufru ofi abaka Sompa masa 21st clinic the best place a body treatment padia woman heavy omo bo adwuma pa na me patrobe rom ewo Kumasia ye ehwa overseas junction ye ben Alpha Radio ana fe oboase me patro court junction udra kra ye domi market sunyane enkrasa techiman ni nyina obehu sciatica expert 21st clinic me patro eni nkomo 0540 311 311 and then the dash queen is no 0540 311 311 Yahuma obetuma Fred 21st clinic na for mpere so etimi edin komo Bishop Atapoku ewaha anafe Jeffrey Asare apostle so atrase yebemo mo akwaba mpere we de memo makwaba memo machi se bibia boko de Bishop bibia boko I say Arnold story no. Oh, Debbie. Arnold story no. Debbie. Apostle, me about what point to say? Ya de Nyankopon ase, ya de Nyankopon ase.
Adroni e, it is open bi ameti maji bi abro.
Adro ben.
Sabi am ka cho say adro ye de. Bajo way.
Oh. Ni minim ya ne ya.
Hospital.
Wo fase wo tete no. Wo fase wo tete no.
The hospital records are confidential. Na hospital records ye interview. It's in the minimum you shall say that day.
And na wo tete na na buy.
But we the Indo minister.
O to be the pa. Bishop Yentie we.
You know what? Morocco, they are ready to host the AFCON. Maybe another.
They are very, very ready.
That's the parcel. They very, very.
They are very, very ready.
They are ready.
They are ready.
Tournaments, baby. We know and your money. Until the passes near, they know. Look, I'm trying to imagine the Bianca. Let me the analysis is in the bear. Obi I said we are Kromo Dabimu. Marrakesh. Our form kakra.
Okay.
Free Marrakesh. No from Straba Casablanca.
Okay.
And so now free Casablanca Barabat. And so now free Rabat our from Strako Tangier. Minsura. Meet me a case central for our Umbe accreditation for tournament. For bus, Sabia or some more Marrakesh. No more baby to say Tangier, a very group match. Okay. These people meet me the moon now for a bullet train. Winning car football no Muna Mumu central for Momentum team wounded in Amon. Now Uti CAF president in Kasayama or bought Fauzi leg yarding.
Yeah, Fauzi.
2015, these guys were supposed to host the AFCON. And a BBTC. Yeah, epidemic near day. Look, this is Morocco. It is the unofficial headquarters of CAF. CAF office was Cairo. Or Egypt. But in some CAF president, Kafa Fauzi Lega, Moroccan FA head, any or him King Mohammed the Fifth. Or say or sans ring a minishida
at the man.
because of Tuaka.
Ah,
Yes. Near Morocco, yeah, African football. Some of the money out to some.
Sadi we na moya na Algeria for the Jano.
Uja.
Algeria for no one pesa.
Uja says saying.
Sadi we na moya na Algeria for the Jano.
Uja, now for desert, no so. No, I bebe for no Tizuzu or Kabili or Namako. Because, you know what? These people have money. And near once I'm crying.
Okay.
Almost scarce and central for Morgana, Hanum to me for say, Sarah Branaberry, Morocco, Naris, and the city. Okwako Kanwasan.
Wow.
Through Juliet Bewa, I think I had that invitation twice. Nina Nami to go. Minyanum central for Ghana, how do I call it? Nasa
Grabeshe Kromo.
Massa.
Neka Kromo.
So Massa Mosca. Now in San Moyano. Almost a shy be about Club World Cup, Mina Mohosti. And I say, whack any Raja. Big match be, no more demoko. Super Cup match be, Munko Hebi. So I'm not so surprised. Said Nima will cost. The intangibles, more mobile no crown. Almost sham on that or mobile. Security be tight. Almost a white. No money, me say after 2019 with Egypt. This is one AFCON that whoever goes there would enjoy the tournament. The logistical support, infrastructure, everything is built towards a dress rehearsal for the 2030 World Cup.
May try to figure the amount of money invested into this AFCON. And as amount in Minini, but I'm going through.
Bombardier they investigate my. Luckily, among Ghana, you might have considered this you could see trading pages. Luckily, among Ghana, this Omukosere Stadium, the Inter America, Africa, your unofficial headquarters. So if you now in this stadium, I accredited a bit my boboa. Amundo Beko, the Siakobo. And then you so let's accept Morocco for who they are. And now who draw.
Yeah.
Some are no more can one more. Now here Serge Aurier will be a baby. Ya draw the camera. Me the name family on draw. So but the good thing is that Africa ni be jaw. What about tournament ni you see Morocco. It's one of the countries on the continent.
But I said the Musi project here, the say a all-time best.
Of course, that's what they seek to do.
We no better than when free all the AFCONs are
that's what they seek to do.
As exaggerated.
Debbie, who could do Bia, a drew Tampirina, and I bones on my man. No. Eyomaya, the King Mohammed V, or Beccamiano, a final. Say a Koya Hoye. Obi emi na kuma Africans or moba. I come for crocus on BT. Look, Morocco is a destination, and yet French and Arabic now. We use more Morocco, the amount of money they pay you. You guys have no idea. Am I ready? Now, as time goes on, you better say, oh, you tell us, me and I say, Jeff, and I come here. Obiaka say Morocco focus stadium, or I'm going to stadium.
Debbie.
And yes, I'm coming in the and a CAF inspectors eba Morocco aberese infrastructure net is saying. Now, almost see stadium for floor Casablanca aside the Mohammed Defid. And no the year 2030 World Cup, no? And they are looking at 120,000, 110,000 capacity. Look at that grown.
120,000.
Yes, it goes beyond Africa. Africa Cup dress rehearsal 2025. The next 5 years, and na yenhwe na yem World Cup ne nanya kama ntie mo bia kwaba how be de me hwe Manchester City and Chelsea.
Yeah.
Omar Mamouche.
Yeah.
He moves a lot. The first thing you see with Omar Mamouche, the friend runs in behind. Bobo to defend the national Kofano. He's mastered it over Germany. And he knows how to strike the ball. Bobo his ball striking ability is up there.
Okay.
And you're on Manchester City ebe jai possession football. Manchester City are looking at the hybrid.
Yeah.
Why? Because some go keep on ball passes.
Yeah.
And on more centre back in Manuel Akanji and John Stones, on ball passes long. Until so ball benkum anani fan.
Yeah.
They expect some Mamouche
A bit
to
of
make the running behind. No, I can strike it. Until on the bomb passing football. but the dream maybe no more na say what could that what press your more be anymore. We expect say on be pass ball no be gia. We be press your no, they will evade your press with a diagonal pass. And I'm happy they are adapting their game because they are adapting their game to suit Mamouche. No, they are teaching Mamouche to play his game.
Yeah.
Ball never. After all, I need the Brian Amunebo. Me have fulfilled the third goal. No, that was a run in behind. Olen Haaland never block a ball now or ball pass. No.
Okay.
Now Foden na take care of that. Of our ball no, Chaloba dinechia amfa. Into modern days no. Wingers no fa ball no tweno. Akodo no ball boy or choose this year or choose we are the ball near then.
The end product no.
We've moved away from wing away or far back. Tetano or call no debi or call we or the ball near then. And never in the area. He will play the right pass to assist the goal and I create a chance.
Okay.
And I say he will go ahead and score. Until I make Jeremy Doku and then my team movement fan muda.
Oh,
Yeah. Because I'm a Liverpool fan. My rest Sadio Mane, me Jeremy Doku then. No. I do a chance here.
I'm not so. That's what I'm Jeremy Doku.
I'm a fan because the ball no bono. The productivity is low. Also, there, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. But you could clearly see it's a ball any day. So we have to sell in Hollander. Nkayembre or Ben Nambo no man 9 carbon. Then 9 back can 1-0.
Yeah.
So don't overly involve yourself in the build-up. Be readily available in the box. Ball the bash. Chelsea and the Barcelona 2004-2005 season or 2005-2006, one of them. Ne Jose Mourinho and Frank Rijkaard.
Okay.
Na Oshaum or the Ido Gudjonsen and Joko. Sabre na ball na shase. Na man fa drink also. This Joko, yeah, Joko and Gudjonsen. Gudjonsen na the oya no. He was a winger.
Fabo na.
Sabre no Gudjonsen no na ofi Iceland.
Yeah.
Na Chelsea were winger for a friend said Jesper Grønge.
Yeah.
No ofi Denmark. Or Kosa end product number. But Gudjonsen engineer more of a more end product.
Yeah.
Nti Mamouche the game no is built on end product. And the current winger so far born 1v1 or Kwakotri Little King or Trini your bedding. Also passable no and that's all no question. Secondly, the runs in behind the bobo natum Uncle Fa. Or far born and wakati in Okosho. That's the modern wing game. End product, the currency, air goals and assists. Odiaway. Tina Saladini in Liverpool. You must produce numbers. We have top scorers chart now. Left-footed runs in behind. Brentford meaning so here. Almost far ball the midfielders no Norgard.
Yeah.
Jensen. Obi over far ball no Peja ni ti or Brian in Bumo.
Yeah.
Here goes Awashe. Runs in behind. Salah runs in behind. Left-footed. Cole Palmer runs in behind. Saka. Or no, I think 5 or 6 or something. Look, these people were providing that. You've got to score. You've got to assist the goal. And that's what we have. Guntoli Nitinye. You know? Bremer, the end of crown because that was the Champions League game against Leipzig.
Yeah.
And no more Colombia centre back there. Also could proud Colombia national team. ACL.
Okay.
Anterior crucial league. Into your Juventus, who the new manager Thiago Motaba, new squad planning. Let's talk about then where do we end? When your injuries are, you did not plan for. Why in the beginning centre back Papa now?
Okay.
In this time of the season. Player now about him say Bremer, Gleison Bremer no one. He was not just the best centre back at Juventus. He was one of the best in the league. Into your buy, they always have a genie position.
Yeah.
Into an open player, open.
But as a woman subro who defend the beer, they want to
No, because Aquache, Omuwa he here kesim. And here one, 2 senior centre backs na prakon. Will be on Befana baby no so no. The person I reach him say nkofu ba me den.
Into be a loan deal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then quality no way. Juventus confirm disasi.
Yeah.
Some are normal who's
And no current man go through almost say pay Todibo.
exactly. Now Todibo fits what they are doing. Ono no corner anko yi or West Ham. Ball now no ball needs no. It was solid. In that Todibo ne ball no, he would need guarantees. Remember, the reason why Afia ye woman 2024.
Okay.
Say about European Championship. You call World Cup. Until we sign contract next year. Oh, we are already in 2025. Sorry.
Yeah.
We sign a contract May, June, July, August. Little king. Contract be a sign the summer year you be remuno. And the World Cup nibi. And I said over to
Yeah.
So now I was in that game time. Somebody like Todibo. Now some area. Born on nimbo. Make mama 5 solid centre backs for France national team. Mama sama 5 for under 21. Until una munyina yam shisho. I don't know so 4 neko. Upamecano. Lucas Hernandez.
Yeah.
Konate is our captain. William Saliba. France are blessed at centre back. Under 21 for no Mohamed Simakano, Castello Lukeba, Omo Bebre. It is no hope. And Juventus are desperate. So, but maybe be meshim kakra, because say Ahontono Ebeba. And that's the problem.
Now, I'm thinking if these signings almost person you know, I bet you must solve problems now.
Oh yeah, our biggest problem no, into I draw too much.
Now, ideally, these players beat my head, man.
Oh see, or maybe because maybe or no be more. When you are lucky, you could get one quality player off the market in January. Todibo is one of them.
Okay,
we're making move from Nice to West Ham. Onye more. Okay, Mami ko pay more. Omafa Renato Vega. Ordinarily, Renato Vega in common with René Chakwankra. But as an atom, and you've got to find answers.
yeah.
I want another problem no. Bayern Munich, Omuko 98%, 99%. It's almost 98% of Liverpool is here, little Guinea. And yeah, when my first and my dream say the boy was literally done.
Trent.
Yeah, now my dream saw Real Madrid. But after Alfonso Davies in the case, no, my dream is that.
What do you say? Possibly Obetimari.
Oh no.
For Liverpool.
Yeah. Now scenario be far elbow.
Madrid so moon train crama after this month he was so bad one thing.
Davies case. Alfonso Davies name him so saying you know, maybe I say quality world class right back free. Quality world class left back free. Real Madrid obi ayo mboniana almost saying Mbappe is free. Meaning they are working the market too well. But Alfonso Davies has fallen through.
Okay.
But it's about signing new deal.
Yeah.
I'm buying Munich. And Robbie Fowler Bogolf no sale. He is operating under the knowledge. Say, 2 of the players have already agreed and signed their contract. It's left with 1.
And that one is
I'm suspecting said based on near Van Dijk and Salah Kasano Trent.
but that's it. Yes, Bishop Atapokuni attending canon. Time heba Mr. Mipacho say a ban malaria pa Africa had here. Time heba Mr. No also be at me because in Tontum no what Ghana hano omutimi wa no ma pagwa be say abonten no busa say ya you ye what as enti ram ewo baby a ton enu bia wo de okwa also per time heba Mr. na malaria ade a etimi etu na se pedi free nipadua mu time heba Mr. enti kona kwajo de na me catch say woni malaria to nkwanta mapai say untimi ni di ana wuti pains wo waposo time heba Mr. ne drama come for Ediamount. Time HH Herbal Mixture and capsules. Also a draw just a anointing pa a boost to immune system no into your debia no friend of a hinta woni pedjenimu we hear time HH Herbal Mixture no be nabu bobi na ebeyi sa or how nyina enso edi every hall na eba say bia mano also ukwa fitra ya na nyema nhyedan jeja so emma what you say na say do no for general well-being work it through your system yade bia the from ma ho so den eti bomode say no sabet maka time HH Herbal Mixture na fei one no bi no wabobi o ma mu be bi oto no bia no onsa ebeka bi ene omo a womode enui ebe adwa so eni nkomo 0244 417 669 0244 417669 yahoma obetimi afrena for any time heba Mr. Mperi for eso etibeti nkomo afa in boost heba Mr. for yedamasipa moya de Nyankopon insabo pa na adwuma moye no ano ode papa me catch us wadaroma me pacho oberuam na wetima ko Gentleman Dental Clinic watiase Gentleman Dental Clinic heavy pa eba no enum ka ho adwuma obo peste ne mo jefu no mu ba what you say? None is yet in no ayemre nesina ekeka promote so betima romo Gentleman Dental Clinic na ukwa me se enumka ebedwane wo se yet no be den ama wo se ne so etime gya so pa kaka wonum ekurabo wonum wuntimi ne u colleague na so yire enka so musem o kasa na do ano no esiesie bomode so betima rom e wo Gentleman Dental Clinic me pacho wo se asenka wanka wa be hwase na me pacho kasa na wo fere bomode so be rom Gentleman Dental Clinic na kwa me catch us ade a ombe ya ma ene se ombe scaling ene polishing e de ma ama wo se ne be pai fita wo kasa wo de akokodro ene ebe kasa obu oso ne se no peso se the gold anasa silver ye de no eye pure gold ene pure silver enti ye sima wa empopo de mo a chano na bright eno eye Gentleman Dental Clinic me pacho obekuma se ade a ye wa Breport Junction Yawo Edina UMB Bank in Ewomono, Yawana Swope, ye ben total filling station, ye ne matter school in the Dean Shedimu, Udru Kofoja, Ben Central Police Station, Accra, ye wo Dobe Kwabrenya Atomic Down, Nungwa C5 Junction, Techiman, Yaw Kenten Kwanaso, Ana Urem Ewo, Sunanya, ye Ben Stamford Bridge, what I said, Okota Kradia, Yawo Banchasi Tadisco Down, GN Bank, Dynamua, Obon Yachakwan, into Remnant Gentleman phone coding Como, Ebi won't be my so a weekend beer. You bet my baby beer will not for your baby mom heavy treatment. Now that dance here, so abba and no a Gentleman Dental Clinic when pay 14 comma 05 5913 95 82 05 5913 95 82 Yahoma. Obey me Alfred Gentleman Dental Clinic in Penny for Nafe no more ending comma. Mamenko apostle na yenin comma apostle. What are my yenin comma?
Okay, right. Let's share it for now. Quick one on the AFCON draw. So let me go straight to Group A.
AFCON, you were Jumayo.
Up to Thursday, I'll try and finish the group. Now, Group A, the Atlas Lions of Morocco, Omnom hosting.
Yeah.
They've never hosted. In fact, 1976 was the last time they ever winning this particular tournament. And Tunzo Ahmed Baba, and he's the only surviving member of the squad that won the cup when they beat Guinea on penalties to win the trophy. Since then, Morocco, about the continent, Morocco really, in terms of achievement on the African continent, aside club level, national team, so yes, over the last decade and a half, solid infrastructure, excellent youth development. One national team, Nuzua, World Cup, they went to the semi-final.
Yeah.
That's historic on African continent. But on the continent itself, they are problematic. Now, it's good, sir, in 2004, 21 years, sir, December this year, hosted tournament, now that was 21 years. Wale Rigagi was part of the team that last 2004, LOZ to the Carthaginians of Tunisia.
Okay.
So, only what it means to get to the final and lose it. Now, all the responsibility to make sure the team not winning. But Morocco, even this pitch, 11 national teams about AFCON 25 qualifiers or that pitch. The challenge in Morocco is the physical and aggressive game of African continent. 2021.
Yeah.
Egypt, any Morocco quarterfinals. Vaid Alivovic was the coach. Bosnian coach, they lost by 2-1. In that solid, the game was beautiful, very aggressive game. But Oman team, they lost to Egypt. Salah, Trezeguet. Now, you come to 2020, in fact, 2023, when Wale Rigagi called World Cup, I was one of the few people that debunked that ENFA. Because more of a European way and style of playing.
Yeah.
South Africa, evidence Makopa, Tebo Mokoena 2-0.
That was very surprising.
Well,
the last edition.
me ain't surprised, mommy. Yeah. Now, Wale Gagi with Jumaye, he has a big job to do. Big one. Work up great sources, but on the continent, especially when they are hosting. And 88 when they hosted, Algeria booted them out to place fourth. So Omankasa no, apart from one Omuye no, almost Baku said Ghana they na hosting third place in 2008. So Wale Gagi here with Jumaye. But in recent time, you look at the qualifiers Omo Bona. That mean, look, they are playing some spectacular. In fact, we 3 teams are more ball quality football in the qualifiers. Morocco is one of them.
The last edition, South Morocco, in the qualifiers.
Yeah, so
They played better football.
So that is what I'm building. Now, look, Morocco, we Senegal, and to some extent, Ivory Coast. I'll come to the Ivorian problem. Ivory Coast, trust me. Morocco and you're bad. But it's because they failed in the tournament where it matters in the last 2 America. Almost failed. Even the worst one when they went to the World Cup and came back, everybody was like, oh, we the almost tell bias. But in terms of squad depth, any age, almost better than any African country.
Currently.
Yeah. The second national team will be Senegal. We are better.
In terms of squad.
Yes, squad depth. They have, and look, they are quality. The young quality players that they have are playing consistently well, and they are brilliant. Omi are very tricky, Omi intelligent, very creative and visionary players that they have. Because look, Yassine Bonu is one of the best goalkeepers on the continent. There's no dispute about that. Ashraf Hakimi, I mean, right winger or right back, whatever, solid. Nusayr Masraoui can play 2 fullback and play centre back, and Amory Nebo, the 3 centre back, you see him being used as a centre back as well. Roman Size, the captain, he's 34 years, but he's still solid, good leader at the back. The Naif Aged is constant. Yes, Ashraf Adari will be cover, Abde Akal, those will be covers for them. They still have Azedin Unai, they still have Selim Amala, almost Sofian Amrabat. In midfield, that midfield true. Now, some midfield true qualifies now. Selim Amala was not featuring. Bilal Kanusi, Bilal Kanusi, Leicester is featuring more. And he's just 19, he's getting to 20. Brilliant. Ishmael Sabari, the PSV midfielder, also featured a lot more. Then you have Osama Tagalis. It's also featuring brilliantly. And these are all average 20 years.
Yeah.
These young players. Now, this boy, Ellis Beguer, Monaco, joined left winger, joined Omuni Gabon game. No? Oh my God. Is Omar Abdel Zazuli trouble? He was superb, tricky, skillful, intelligent, very quick. Okay. Those who qualified Zuma, they didn't need Hakim Ziyech much because Brahim Diaz became deadly when he joined them, very deadly, and he normally plays behind Sofian Rahimi, and Ayub El Kabi is on the bench. They have this boy from Hellas Verona, Reda Belahani.
Yeah.
Brilliant player. So, in terms of quality, and they are young players, Richardson, Kra, Enyamba, they are good. But how are Obenya a structure and then the mental and the physical presence and aggression of the African football? I still in Omono. Or then they almost want to be 5 or 6.
Apostle, before you continue, Edina Morocco, right, or having this squad in depth.
Well,
now we are not doing.
We used to do it. What they are doing is not new. It's quality, one, infrastructure that we didn't used to have it, yes, but we had reasonable. It's proper youth upliftment of talent, scouting, and make sure they are developed very well. We used to have that. But Ghana, you started academic as becoming Kruma Bresu. 64 they were in Olympic Games. So it's they see come on, but say better to that's a problem. So Morocco really, on paper, they seem to be good, but the reality is that on African continent, so Wale Rigagi must prove everybody wrong. So this time around, they are in for a big game. Now, coming up against this Malian team is going to be one of the most disappointing golden generation. Say Oman Timi Anfanye Bibia.
Mali squad.
Of course. Because under 17, under 20, that Masuba, the coach that led them to 2019, brought to the fore. And Rochelle, the coach in Nigeria, and Bete Cuba. And so, I mean, the best they came to was the quarterfinal that they lost to the Ivory Coast with the Asia. And gradually, so sure, ironically, if you take Youth Bisuma, and maybe a Jiggy Dara who consistent with Younger, the players, and I did this in Maseko, the rest are not doing quite well. No, the rest are not doing quite well. But they have a young, they are no more 25, 26, 27. They have a good team. Who's from the Ivory Coast?
Yeah.
Look, before temporary lack of maturity made them lose their head. And someone are doing Dragono let that. But they are not a bad side at all. Unfortunately, their strikers are also not doing well. They are not doing well. So that is where the problem. They are not scoring. Lasina Sinayoko, when AFCON, he was the one that relied upon to score. Seko Koyata, they were not living. Boubacar Traore was supposed to, but they are not there. So Amado Hiadara will give you brilliant play. Dide Samaseko will give you wonderful. Lasina Kolibali, brilliant. That middle, Sheikh Dukuri can come in there, or Youth Bisuba. Aliu Denkra Nansekronye Bimbo. So they have quality in midfield. At the back, Falaye Sako will play very well on the left, and Hamari Tramari will play on the left. Siku Nyakite, Kiki Koyate, wonderful back four. And Nim Honor Kodua, Ada Bila Ture, Ibrahim Kone, Siku Koyata, Lasina Sinayeko, problematic.
And this is the team who are in terms of physical presence.
The finishing is
Are
poor.
they lacking coaching?
It's of course poor finishing, but they have the players. Adam Traore, Eric Shelle Bonautopo, he won a free room to operate. He's brilliant. He's deadly. Nene Dogeles, watch the goal Nene Dogeles scored against Ivory Coast. That was a top draw.
Match.
Fantastic. So yes, they have, but a coach that should let them know how to get to the final third, almost keep it composure, calmness, to then get the ball at the back of the net. And then also in the course of the game, decision they are contesting it aggressively, that led to the red card of Amari Traore. So those things is coaching, they don't have now.
Okay.
And they also then lost coach to the Super Green Eagles. So that will be a big problem for them. I mean, how they will navigate because at the end of the day, you have to score to be able to qualify. As for qualifying for the group, Morocco, Comoros is a bit deadly.
Comoros?
They are deadly. Because in this qualifier, almost share Tunisia. In fact, they won 3 games and drawn 3, 12 points. They
Comoros?
Yes, they beat Tunisia.
They won 3 games.
They won 3, draw 3. And they beat Tunisia and drew Tunisia, picking 4 points from Tunisia.
Comoros?
Yeah. Stefan Cousin, the coach, is brilliant. He's doing serious job. Serious job. I think Oman Mari and Ishmael Buras, these two, Ishmael Buras from Troy, Omar Mari from Leon. When they are the back there with Kasim Nkandona, you are in trouble. They are aggressive, they are physical. And you had Mohammed who will play as the DM, and Yassim Buhani, they will finish you. And when the ball gets to Mazzolini, you are dead. Maolini, he will finish you. Fai Suleiman, he controls the game and pass very well. Almost shed any flamboyant
players.
Top player, but coach, you know, and now one mahon in Washington, almost being baby. I'm born with Tari.
Possibly you see Kayon Semiraho. Now the players who compare Ghana players say we are.
Now I say no need to.
Now Comoros 4 Kwakubo AFCON.
Bizarre in the tune. Bizarre said in the tune. Maza, Omasha Blast is your mother Tunisia. That's the point. Look, they don't care about you. They play their game. And they have a good coach. That's the point. It's good coaching. They have a good coaching. And our players are disciplined tactically. So it helps them to be able to make sure that if you're going to be they don't care who you are. Yes. Now someone can share Tunisia. So what next? And so this group, Zambia are very careful because Zambia, as I say, I know they are dead horse. They struggle to qualify. They don't have quality. And Stepulans is 35 will not be called to be playing for the team. Avran Grant were here the best to make sure that they are all the time in a group stage, just like the last AFCON.
Yeah.
But Sebi Omunisi and Kadie. Now, Fashion Sakala passing Dakar coach no more problem. So that is even an issue he's not resolved yet. Hopefully in the course of the year, because the best bet, Lamik Banda, Edward Chulufia, Kennedy Musuna have not helped. Or more absence, they've not really been prolific. And so I saw swallow the pride. Now our manager Musa called them back and see whether almost spark no better me Eddie Bibipa Abre Zambia. Anything short of that, I don't see Zambia going out of this group. I'd rather tip Mali, Morocco, Comoros to qualify out of this group. Yeah, out of this group. I don't see Vitamazon.
Where we group A no. Zambia for no, you tip them not to qualify.
No, I don't see them. It will be difficult. I don't see them qualify. Comoros, Mali.
But who would Comoros change?
Of course, because of what they've proven. I mean, the AFCON they proven that they can beat big boys. And they will be the surprise package in the group. I'm agree.
Comoros.
Yeah. Now if they beat Tunisia, they can beat Morocco. A similar style. The difference is the quality of players and the style you play. But yeah,
okay.
They pick 4 points from them. They pick 12 points. So the whole group no design. They pick 12 points.
12 points. Comoros.
What was who share or mind thing, but then football and you didn't players. Quality players, quality coaching, solid preparation.
Yeah, Drew level. Yeah, can't qualify to the next stage of the AFCON.
You are not ranked among the top 10 African countries. Why are you talking? Top 10, you are not ranked among it. That's where it starts from.
Apostle was here, you kabum ni sorry.
Who's sorry going?
Maybe a Ghana football not doing. Apostle was here sorry.
NCC. The way I call the side of NCC.
Yeah, I was here sorry.
NCC.
Bishop, I was here sorry. Yeah, you know, I was here sorry. Yeah, I was here kabum ni sorry.
Master,
was it?
Oh, master.
Omo nkan bi. Omo nsio. Omo nyade. Yesi Comoros e win 3 against Tunisia. And now omo draw 3. Obi an show omo. One win single one. Obo matches 3 o Kumasi. And an crying. O nyade Niger abehwe. O nyade Angola abehwe. O nyade Sudan ba how enti man show omo.
Sudan
omo. Obeka bibi. Sa teams no mo group no mo nyina share. Sudan share, Niger share, Angola share. Okay, it me show bi. No, never can be actual, but Moses Ama was a blasters na nye BM dia.
Okay.
So Stephen Apia was a blasters any BM. Any
Randy Abio.
Because the time he was learning from.
Yeah.
Your boss German 2006 on the blasters media coordinator.
Yeah,
I have been thinking about it. What actually is wrong with us?
Because no ten those blasters ko kasama omoma me dada and anya de omo asem bia be ka kiro bof dada na ade no jaye nye nke ye
okay me ba cho be that say
yeah my back Ghana gente be jai just say
that is Swatini was draw no more and I say Gabon Botswana
there was Tanzania and Uganda Zimbabwe
last time no ye ni omusha San Pedro, no more base. And I'm welfare school member came out from Korean. Or many judges are qualified for AFCON.
Tanzania.
Yes, of course. It's rare. Yeah. So they are not regular contenders.
No must have a second time. But I'll be able to encourage them
because their leagues are doing well. The players are playing Confederation Cup, Champions League.
Madam, I say, you better in Wamba. You better.
This all down.
No, you're not.
There's nothing worse than your multi-bet missing, but nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver. Here's Kwame and Yao. After hours of planning, both have locked in the same perfect multi-bet. Big win for United, over 1.5. And both teams to score in the London Derby. But who could have picked Leicester over City? Or a high-scoring game at the Bridge? There's nothing worse than having your perfect multi-bet missing. But there's nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver. Win, even if your bet misses.
mama kwa baba gentleman dental clinic yeduma bi ayedi ani say be CC osin na yabo osin ho ban ama we mu so ati anase osin animal nyam so afara ntuma pa if you fix one no anase aye ta fe no permanent one no eno so you see a untimi into bi eno ene fe no PFM group anase PFM crown afi ye sign aye cleaning services oba ye profession no na ye fe no skilling and policy say idia enema bi asese esen mu se bi okasa itinema pampan ene ade ebebu na no oba gentleman dental ye ni na bi ewo gentleman dental Yoforidia Central Police Station and Chenwa, and I would do and so I will and atomic down, don't make what being a runabout on so and I would do tap the traffic light na a pipe one or the OGN bank na with the same premises. And I catch him so your magazine market acquire so or anase opposite AY Ahmed and I would do Kumasi Abrepo Junction total filling station wa traffic light na and you G runabout on free total filling station. I have Simon and Edio. The year you free Eda Drada Popem Eda Memeda. With me, Afreya Homama, it was 055 913 9582.
If I shop, I'm sure you're bad. And you're so good. What time are you see about Queen Wayne? Yes, the time about Misha, it's your Jimmy fearful, and Nadia about the ever so. Really, this opening now. Yes, and because the time about Misha Wadansia, we are seeing now a better maker. And to see malaria, what do any time about Misha? And when you go, you know what you want to meet any deal. What do any time about Misha? Every and you mark or buy waffle food. You want Apadano for any Apada when you feel you and some of the total about Mr. Draybino. Shasawako Hospital and answer loud. I'm what we say. Who are a GD malaria be answer? I also time here TIME. Time about Misha. I feel malaria in the other Ziba a woman. Even slap. We will be at all over the counter medicine sellers and the herbal shop to draw Namu. FDA Aji a judging crotway at all. I was a job narrow with a woman said, I'm a fucking 2 years after that. It's African Spider-Man. I may have a fucking 21 and you go here. Then the new cost for to come when you go ready. Won't be African Spider-Man and Baby say what of faith. But the company who's African dance, what Baby say what of faith, now secret piano, anything. Imbus Heba Mesha, and only secrets. Now you tell me cut out from. And a police me do what dance and say, many namin sunshine, namin a boosted immune system. I'm a cemetery and mental bread. Between the come on, I'm going to call when you saw a cost of your class with Yale. I'm my latitude, meaning about. I did no cost of hey, Spider-Man, what are you? I'm a cratching. Pharmacy and also herbal shops. Appeal for any column if you're doing FDA agitated tattoo at so wallpapers, papata, OP wallpapers, and American for mount. So wallpapers at their decorative offices. So fee and sorry, say perhaps Sahodo. Baby Bia wallpaper, dear do Jumabiano, OP wallpapers, Afro, Yama wallpapers, a macho blind curtains, a bun of bedside lamps and so OP, MR types, or mark shapes, colors out Nina. Ubenya biato ewa na so ho se open LED backlight e dey above flash screen echi a eno so OP ebe mo bi se open self ring light ado phone behim e OP wallpapers and ebe ma self ring light OP ewo Kumasi Adum first floor Nana Kwesi Ajman building na mu Tafo GNTC building first floor ana chronom or barrier on the market no edi animhwe se open wholesale and also retail any OP any nsawo so free OP our 0540353750.
If you want better future, join the Rose. Cause how good be the future, join the Rose. Just be one for the culture, join the Rose. Cause you might do for Ghana, join the Rose, the
Kuyayomu, Pekoya, Ubefasu, Juma, Anna, Ati adwumako a mfaso wɔ so ɛwɔ kredwuma mu ɛne ATVET mu ɛnɛ ya so anamone fast sanwo wabusua ɛne wo mpatemo asetena mu bo star 718*50# na bɛka ho sesia Ghana Grows Top Day Ghana Grows dwumadie Mastercard Foundation Miss Springboard Roadshow Foundation Limehouse ne waboafo na Debrel
Mamenhwe time HH heba Mr. Bi na wonumi ene wa tadropa Eyadro say mani peduan kwamwa no enya hoden na akotia yare entwen yare ansa no akwakoto fire wadro na nom no abribia Kanoga Company Limited what the time TIME ebetwaso wono a na the time HH heba Mr. edia bedwaso akora wonyanya mfise dumienu anumbi wopemfo ene oba wo makranufo enso anumbi time HH heba Mr. wobenya bi
over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu
so pedodo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669 time HH heba Mr. Eyadro say FDA ade adwadie nkratoe atum
Rise and shine with Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush. Start today off right by grabbing your Yas toothbrush and squeeze a refreshing dab of Yas toothpaste on it. With its soft bristles, the Yas toothbrush gently cleans your teeth and gums, giving you a comfortable brushing experience. As you brush, feel the powerful formula of Yas toothpaste working its magic, removing every stain in the cavity and leaving your teeth sparkling and fresh. Plus, Yas toothpaste helps make your teeth whiter and protect your gums, keeping them healthy and strong. Choose from our 3-variant toothpaste: Total Care, Herbal, and Wymed. Make Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush a part of your morning routine and start your day with a confident smile. Yas toothpaste and toothbrush, caring brand for caring families.
There's nothing worse than your multi-bet missing, but nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver.
Okay, you demonstrate so much. You there, Hunka Krebi, na yen santuaso. Ricardo Varas, I am ready. Or your fifth seminar at the Etoya, so you are na Yakudin Komoka Krana, but your four Atuaso Diamae. Ricardo, yet you.
We are called by Sompa, the studios of Sompa 93.1 FM, Sompa TV. So the room na the a fifth seminar and sweat media, Brea chef one year, tear for an money and Sugusuna Masugusua, Monsumuti, and a Joy Chem Roofing Company Limited, and pay Ukremum, dear fifth seminar and so by catch us. I say, IBR now pay, self lock now pay, Samsung, IoT, standard sheet, Euro Tans, Nini, who are accessories, Alozing Ninano, a dear Joy Chem Roofing Company Limited, as a bra. Now, if you ultimate MLB, Joy Chem's Obano, a dear or more roofing sheet, and Yadia say a Bekoro deep because no one Casano, a bottom who bind that Samsung anti-fading properties. And so, yeah, dear, it will rum, Ewo Kumasi had their soccer buy and palm opposite the police station, and I'll be huyan a cry or Kaswa, Samsung, Tachima, Sunyane, Tamale Boga, and I feel Wafrayan, L 0540 125 816, and I feel 0551 005 00. Yes, bra, the free estimate in Famau, Sounds and in Yadiano, ye be else or Yakachum Pewe, na then I'll pay ye penny a quack of canjin and magic drinking water, the eye clan water way and Zua. Oh no, now if you are bois regulate to body temperature, bois, I'm a new man. I see a Tibo buying organs, which is our coma will leave our kidney nano, a boho buying, and sweating Ediama. Oh no, ever bois, now if you the new transaura, I say real robot dimna, if you sell no, and sweat me a Jumano, and to me a Jumana Kama, and sweat me Ediama, won't pay then I'll pay a canjin and Naja drinking water and air, make comfort and sweat me the amount. 0241 449191 Nafi 0507 379474. Oh, hey, Chira Quay Breman UGC, and I said Tafu New Road. abawa root junction ho ene ebutu a wonsu betimi ahunyan imbus herbal mixture se bra na afi be pen no ni bi nonom na afi en support immune system no na enko enfantia nyare wasan so na onyare abetima ba abepe bi enso atimi abobobo na aboa ma ne ma enso atimi agina brane enso atimi edi amaw san so na me ka che wo se uyo obi na wo yare obi na wontimi ni di eye imbus herbal mixture na me kanfo enso atimi di amaw fra 0246208496 0246208496 san so na esi the imbus pharmacy enso atimi abaduru bi a yagye atum se ye ton wo krom ade ye beton bi enso atimi di amaw nationwide delivery ba bia befa bia ye betimi enso edi abrew 0533929177 after 0246178882 na afei uni imbus mpanifo enso atimi adi nkomo me kanfo ama se ko na koji eye wo Telecel fix broadband ni bi na afei wonso fa kodi ujuma wei eya ade a uye new customer ye ma 50% bonus enso sabra ubetimi atoto data sanso na mind blowing offers for mo amugusu dada mo mbe receive 300 bonus auto data bia umpe wei den na upe internet hon sensam din okroma no Telecel si wo yi sa ade no enso atimi da free ho a eye Telecel fix broadband ina ne jede ma o dia no so be fa phone no adale *00# na bibia atimi akoye da ma so o dale no na esi a ubetimi enso atimi akọ mo enso outlet bia so na afi atimi akọ pebi sanso eno mo Telecel play app no so ubetimi akọ anase www.telecel.com.gh na afi wonso atimi get connected na bibia enso atimi akoye e de mo tishe no so ye *1 *900# na afi bibia atimi akoye enso atimi da ma ye wepe na ye diskana kwa kogusu betu edie o cheska na o cheska no say e bia watwa bet no ya ade a esei ugidi ye se ba ku bi sei no menu bi sei no o say bet we eye save no be boawo amasa no man enso atimi akoye entu yo obi na wo na number bi na wo ye adwuma na enkoye mfamo da biara da na timba akwa say o bet timba kwa say o bet we meka e de ama Orlando da bia timba kwa say Orlando bet ko bet we na kwa e ya de e betima yi enso atimi e de free we no terms and conditions apply regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly ntino sa bepi na site yanko na afisem no yemfa nto ne de Mr. e de free former chairman Edema Gaka enso e okrom ha opania your friend Alhaji Uraji wadin ko no se inkomodie we no o ka kire mpanifo a yato obade ayi omo so mo hwe Gaka no so say there is no competition monte mo ho ase na obi anya na adwuma mu nna no mo boa na mo ye adwuma digina mu a ebeboa ama na enso atima ko mo obi anko compete so wo ye ne die yi mu na mo kambom na mo nya adwuma Alhaji Uraji.
There's no need for any competition. That's I say. There's no need at all for any competition.
Eno ane Samoa Alhaji Uraji enso atimi de tu dwa wa ye adwuma wo Gaka paint wo ka Gaka mu Samoa onim ye pa na Alhaji Uraji esa din komo biem ne ebuta say expectation ni sa nyoma na ekokoso enso e wo Gaka no omo live up to expectation na Samoa we two dwa enso about expectation no say eno di ni komo no.
Well, no most, but formally no. Gaka no a very strong body. One year fee no work that's as but now say the influence no we lose kakra Sunday powers na Gaka wono Brabisu adi powers we influence nti kakra waka no nso mbopi but we
Samoa ode tu just mre bi na mse Gaka powers na ekura na emu odin pa na emu mse mran kakra bi ajeje powers ni bi dia firo ntino eyara omunkusu a omo enso eye adwuma enso etimo ye firi wona afemi komo e wo Ghana ye refere friend Latif Kadira so ye opene no pa mi ni din komo no say nyoma ekoko okoso no enye o ye tete se wa resign na ye nkonim so enso pani wa resign am pa no say ane ma resign ye ntie no
Obina de ka obi ya o ye se obepenani the smart no ase ene ma bi e koso no embo ame you know I decided that in the rescue right I said rescue me say e be ni so so ni ejuma e na se ni je funa e di na beton na e o so be nya dia ko na wa mu so so ni ade no na o cho na ye nya ma obi nko na won ko ade ate obi nta watam ye obi tan ko bi atam etin Now the Embiano, Bonia Yubi, and tonight they're all time. You know, Metina and I may imagine that I'm no channel, a guy. You know, Mumpa, no Mumpa Maoma, Mupa, Mudima. I think you never bet.
And no, and someone FIFA referee, a Latif, Kadir, and to the two that say, a Jumano Crenshaw and Yajumabiao, near Nayabi. Na ye bana ma ye bi nkona de mamo namfofo ne ade de a ye se jaya na ye bi jaya na manfo se adwuma mu se anya adwuma so da bia mbusu a mo ye ntia to aso na ye ndi nkonwo na GF no ena na wo cheche mu so wono ye FIFA referee but nti se ye bi ne no ma na ye konso na FIFA fo no GF fo no pese the FIFA badge no mo di credit free nsam nti
that time the FIFA badge in 2019 nti from 2019 bana and start here. You know, last 2023-2024, and I started by and I'm here to keep a bad in the budget. Into your more edit listener corner. I will say, if I didn't care, we are the number one on the face. Into Omeshi and Adiaba. Now, we are winning the whole FIFA badge that. Into a winning by the order. Now, we be from somebody in the near the wood not or shot the bed. Said they are wood and rubber no didn't come. Now, so unfortunately for them, a buy another day come. Now the day come on a uncle for corner, who said in the buy, and your mother. A your mama, and Mamma say, I don't know you buy it. And you know me. In 2024, 2025, is never starting. Obi tia me na so ayipa ko le panimpa a me so mi pe o panimpa
eno ene nsamo a FIFA referee Latif Kadir de tu ja say obi atia na so kra so paniem za adwuma ne de e be ya den de ama wo no ma hihye akiri pe so mo gine ba ni free ni nsamo na nso ankwanko siaga ene ebusa nsa ni ntini nsamo a wo kan de na je se Ghana ye referee ni daache o no o se o ye wo daache so mu jan nyoma bi ya e ya de aye wo future
na ndema ehaye niwe ta abiya mekate ama media da resign no yimu no ndema tambia no yekoyeki ndinipa no ubo se nipa na awazia du pick na abo se wadu bedia wadu no ubo se yina fio because of we nyima kola opesa makola ba you the on na plan beba intu ba apena no so ba beta take asi from kwa ba intu go se minimum se ni makwa du be dia I think am ni wo no match is never beba no because of say wo no nya na kola intu ma wonko intu kola no mu ma ono ni so na ye na kola na odi na ba fofo no ono pesa mo ko intu se eno no so no FIFA ne cap no on se bidia mu ye experience
yes
intu ya fe na ye start na ye ta ye kola na fe na ye ta ba no nti esa na tembia na be kono se na ye nka ho nti sa dia Ghana ye fisa wo sa so de compare wo de hwe Europe ni England no na ba kwa aboa wo
nti se nyanyimu ene makola ni we nya minipa na ye se de prepare ye be ye adwuma na ma obi akodi bia ya ade a Ghana ye referees no e o future no ne nsemo a opani no e de atodwa no pa mi bo akire e de amamfiri ho na meni komo enso wo coach ba ko ne team e bo no homodin ye pa e wo Ghana ye Premier League nim coach a je fe no Kwabena Danso no e head coach e de ma team a je fe no Bechem United no ma ekoso ye enso team ni mo na omno mo target a omode bo season we no coach e fe no Kwabena Danso enso edin komo e de kire on target a Bechem United e wo for this season
beginning of the season when say mekasa ewo baby bebre na kasa mekasa ni nyina se Bechem United yen league no me top 4 and after target so say FA Cup na was it meji until Bechem United the target no no league ni me first 4 na account
opani no enso de tu dwa me kono me de lawyer Safuduku de na eko oya former administrative manager de Makumase Asante Kotoko wadi juma bebri e de Asante Kotoko bobu no se team no e team eye bibia de dadin so motime je Ghana Premier League no mo ko Africa no ni enim Kotoko no mo ne ma Africa ko ne ya manfo fe e ya manfo de wo kuruma so mo antimi akode a let us meet interview mo dia o betimi akọ no ma sheki Ghana
the materials the quality of materials e what they are we match ni be defenders strikers na dimo omoye no me did say you can compete in Africa but adwuma wo enu se bebo second round away na ibenya opportunity akọ Africa no elese yambo na do hono ne ma mpanimfo be ne ma bi ba hye mama tim na agina na so for Africa kotoko for Africa sana edin kotoko ya Africa ya ka Africa Ghana ne kotoko enti se yen dimi anye sa de no dia na abrobi ara bonze kotoko Ghana ankasa no ma participation in Africa ya na kofom se kotoko dimi anya na so anko bono mo do
lawyer also Ghana ha no ya tetia na yenu nu ye ho ne yesre wo hwe Ali for signing some ye pa na wo hwe de kotoko ne has ene yen class mo Ghana ha ye na mo se
omobeko Africa
wo de yen kode ni imboost imperi for eni nkomo en for ya pomude ho on say edro na ni din ni honam se imboost what you say nti unkwamo no nya hode a yarge bia betwane
to banya yere fine work
na sem ko to akra ti imboost ye na omuni nkomo
yama wakwaba aba fidikasie iso a na chese ye no bebo nkomo kakra edi nkan ye mfa aseda ema ye nyankopon ti asefo no oni edi ni ye dododo na dum nti ne ye da so ti ase afa ye de ntia sonko efi sharp herbs jumaku a ye imbustable mixture ye friend say police ni na dro no ye de ntia sonko ebrewo na ene de ye de imbust pharmacy so abeka ho enti ba bi a wo bi a wutie bi a wo pe edro atu akoton no na de wani akyeremu ewo kumase kode ofenso kwan ne so hono mo a ofenso kwan ne so kumase kode ofenso kwan ne so Methodist church na wo hono na nhwa ne mu pe obehu imbust pharmacy kase pa ewo hono ma yeno no eya fofofo ya de free de frabro kire de free ya mayimu ye ne ya mayimu say ya bibidro say ya brofudro edro bia ebi wo hono se usika so asade kra obetimi atubi akoton se wo pemienu miensa kwa na akosi wo shop o pharmacy ho o license chemical shop o herbal shop o ubenya bi atu akoton enti me the numbers no ebetudwa na wa fresh sanso ye delivery ba bi a wo bia e be deliver edro ne dia ma mo amode mo car e na e deliver edro mo amoka e na mode yes adwuma no mo ba your discount e ma mo number obetimi afre pharmacy no e 0248 61 7882 0248 61 7882 and our face to imboost herbal mixture egusua ebo adwuma eya adwuma mapa ebo ni padua ne wo so nyare wanyina egu ebo ni padua no immune system no mani nya ahoden ebo ni padua no moja edi afusani ye wonsa no nan na yetitiriti no eya free ho uti na ya etai pao no insomnia na wanya na untimi na no imboost gusua edi ni dwuma saa etimedofo a wutie mi imboost no kosoa na nom wa wonto obi no moda so mesrew ko pebitonom na eboa papa eme nipadua ne timi dinyarwa nyina esunkunim imbustable mr so opesa woni ebon koma number no e 0246 208496 0246 208496 Berafo wutie me ye ne wo bon komo kakra na de pese e ma wote ase nyina ne se ye de wa pomden ho nsem no eda yakoma so Dr. Steven Akushapu se nipa bia benya apomden mapa anase apomden mapa beben obi biara wo na boboa no eno ne nani so ade huru kase a eda na koma so se o hwe se bebem na no kwasem no se edro wo de baaye magye atum na mo nom na mu di adanse eti se mi so ade huru no eye kase pa eno na nam so ne watimi ebie imboost pharmacy eti nyankopon onhira obi a wotie yen na nankoma me ne wo bo no me pese me kire imboost na se kakra de kwan e fa so imboost baaye imbustable Mr. Ohu eye drobia Dr. Steven Akushapu nyame nam ne na so de dom no na wonim eye hahama enubra enuanhini e na ode aye na edro no ano ye den adentia enuoma ewom no eye adwuma ye nti edro ni pie ye adanse de eye buburuja na ansa na edro no ebebedwa so no ye edro ni try nipa bebre obi oho ne sisi ni kotodwe me kai papa bi santase kumase santase ni sisi ni kotodwe na ono madro yi wase amsisi ni mikotodwe ne koye no afei de sese me mema asem so agina ne na so abrantie bia ne ye adwuma e radio station bi no wase ne honam enye ne yie wono de afei kwa de wase an chese opeso obo adwuma yie nti no madro ni bi no wahwe se edro ne timi mema bo adwuma ono madro se na nsawo bi ahinta woni ni padua ni mu aye nyina e friend ntanchem ana ntoburo ehinta woni padua nti ono maduro no na ensawani pieye epie okwa hospital na doctor say ade wa fa aduro bi ana na okan no si nyame na maduro no so ajew enye sanka ade we betime akun because ehinta woni padua nim ye nyina ye ni je ye de asidama ye nyankopon ye gusua ye no adroyinom ye no anom afa nurses bi nyenu bi omo menses ema na ba akokra de wa ware a tese awo ho asema ye den omo nso ye de adroyima wo mo a na nyame adom de opa ba wanyaba de ne menses ne mayi no so ne de abayi merafo a wutie mi se ye kase ye ka imbus ho asem ba bi efri ni adanse a ne fri mu ba na nya asem ketwa ma menka we ntwato minu ya ba akubia one day no one kind na yetete hahaman ni enyan fa nwu bottle mu yetete hahaman ni de mane ka akoma na o se osa doctor say 2013 was okotwitwa ne nsono doctor say okotwitwa ne nsono no akeka asiani ye de imbusi hahaman ya de aye de mane no no anom ye besi sa abre ne nsono no ye nya ntwitwa osa no so se wonte nka biem adanse ni de ye bebre na doctor Steven Nyako Shapo de adroi ekotech Emma doctor for kukudam shishemu na FDA for so shishemu no mo se edro ya wo de bedwa so yidie eye edro a ebeboa nkwamwa anase immune system ama na nya ahoden enti potoka sem ne ka bibi se eye immune system support drug na edamufo eye number 1 enti na woto imbustable mesabon se circle bi wo ho ya tro number 1 egu hu no your number 1 immune system support eye imbust herbal mixture police ni na dro no na yesi o say ye na chese adansi a ebe nyina no yese aduro ni immune system support na say boost immune system no enu nti na obi obenum bia no na odi adansi no ye busu a ye aduro no anche ana COVID-19 de ne ho bebo mu COVID ba eso kra de ne yenkan ne aduro ye tu aguso esanse nipa bebre ene no maduro na no mu di adanse se ebusi omu immune system nti omu so COVID na meka wei na mesratie fontie ne ye menka se imboost esa COVID na mom me wa brantie bi a oye presenter won kran ya wonu adi adanse wona fidi kase so se COVID-19 ne ba no ofra kwantu mu ba ye quarantine no man ho kani eto aduro bi brena chese wo de dro ne brand 5 bottles after 2 weeks na ye be yi no na chese edro no COVID-19 wanya bia na se mo na na kakra wura ni nipaduanim na ni nyina afiri ho ma hihie nipa binom so so stations bi ni ba bia omo so di adanse se mi ankasa me elder kraka ho a wo se edro we mention no COVID timer e bia anka me ho kani nka wo firi mu eti me dofo a wutie me edro imbustable mixture no ne fare ba na se ekwan ye fa so a e ba ye nie nyame di abedom Ghana ni wiase nyina ene UK edru ho Dubai e wo ho adanse Kuwait mu nyina yenya adanse free honom adanse Canada eni maya bebra etwa ye ho ahia chese ntimi mu boso Burkina mu nyina eduro no ekọ honom utie mi a mentena senka se ade yi de eben me na eduro no ebududu nti no me de mi nkotobi nom na manom no bebre mi hunu so eduro imbustable mixture de medofo no ma obehunu so sanse ebe boost immune system no ama na nya ahoden na watumi anya apomden mapa na odi nyare wanyina esu enkunim na woni bibi adroi be daso na amanfo edi ho adanse amanfo etonom na yetu aguso no na researchers bi so tena ase na omo se na adro imbustable mixture ikura edie ne wo mu a enu nti no amanfo atu aguso saa na professor Nyakote Obu o se o menem apamfo ya so ye be hwehwemu afa adro hu na wonim de ono oyeye edi nkan no o se me fa adro no ingredient a ewom na ma hwe se bottle ne ho no ana box ne ho no ingredient na ya twegu hu no ni nyina wo mu ana no kwasem se doctor ye kwa na enim o doctor so hwehwemu no ingredient ne kwa ye ya twegu hu no eye more than that afa wo wieye ene wo se ene ingredient bia mehwe djuma ingredient bia edie ena no nso hwehwemu ono kwa wie no obebo ya mane na publish ni article ni yekra be kenkan dia hu se say imbustable mixture no enioma ya dia ye no ebi serve as the wema afenso so oyo oba na wutie me na se wutiri ni emfu yiye kura na chese wo immune system no aye weak white baka ebe ha pa na wutiri ni so entumi emfu yiye researchers nso ma ye hu nneoma bebre na chese medofo yi ye se dodo eni sade oso ntakrache imbustable mixture enam nipa ewo mu nti se researchers ekuku dam se so asori asa no ma ye hwehwemu no ma be prove se de ye kan nyina ye no krade a ene na me hye nkran se o yade bia etete wo yade bia doctor de wato aduro so yade bia aha wonfie bebre na wontimi onom aduro bia wo si wonhunu so no shaase se onum imbustable mixture meni wanka yade krankro no ka meto ne box de asi ho me aduro ne mpa me ho anopa mienu awia mienu anwumra me koda so ma no tu.
Okay, imboost herbal mixture ana ye no mo ekodi nkomo no imboost de onuma yare bia woni padwere mu bia ebedwane what I say e boost immune system no kama ama wo ho ye den pa nya so keto akra apostle yeni nkomo yi Latif Kadel issue yi se bebia wakwakodru no wo se amanfo aplane se ombeyi na frim ade kra nye mistake kra na ye call upon his head na ye tata no nti ono akasa adwuma de wonti nye bio wa resign.
Well, a sad story that
FIFA referee
because penyophobia hano, and then also minim the form and the nature of a how more Canadian, and then the issue of the fact that the second language Osaka say sebio say nkrophobia edru baby and omo bopo etiano de person man of matches tenema, and I'm a bit young one mami because in the referee profession these things do happen even in the past. Why Nipa qualified for a FIFA badge omo yedimi yomu din frame last minute omo yedimi failure mo testing this things do happen SSC wa Ghana. So minim the degree and the extent to which Sebio Penfono Koye, and then also secondly the fact that this may treating as allegations because Sebio I have not had evidence of the other side of what he's saying. But say Sebio no kind of anything to go by say no credit. I'm choosing my words carefully because or no na allege said these are the situations of him enunti say no credit and penyophone among form 9 CFM because you see Ebiana there might be other referees more suffer this similar thing. But omunia kukudu somba bonti ebi omabeka na say yansi anuntema na yemi no yemi it will get to a stage where your good referees will lose our good referees because of the facts that one Ophelia said there's no fair play. That is or alleged say there's no fair play. Say wow say fata ye maundi matches no ena say you wouldn't grab a pie na say cause been so call say we ba say na ni pie and say omayama say dinu omo tiaso nenso ekwan bi so nyame ebia nyame ankasa na fisa kwan bi as me by the so cause referee edi. So it's something that in Penyofono is some of the to make sure that if this is anything to go by because they should ensure that so it's something that in Penyofono is a remedy one to make sure that you investigate we are then say no cry and I'm why I say to say yet one I will resolve this problem and some Penyofono making sure say yes sir. It's important that it must be investigated. RAG itself must investigate the matter because that's on umbrella body reference to Ghana umbrella body no omunya botre no munya hwemu no find out say sebi ni a referee kan no kro mana no munya hwemu kama no munya hwemu we are now then that will determine next line of action.
Na asamba ko kan ya mam yem share men say we FIFA reference so could the game ya ma 1,000 100 Ghana cedis near the mount unye FIFA referee ma 1,000 Ghana se bia wutu kwa tamale e bia wa ni ama 1,000 Ghana as a referee said no na eye with TNT wo feeding fee wo transportation ni nyina anu nye de mawa apostle adwuma we yen create room for people to be corrupt.
Of course.
Sompa FM
1,100 in there.
1,001.
The hotel guest house price. So, of course, if you want to do football, you must really say a serious capital intensive business. You must invest in referees because sagro no be koyi sebi basa basa ye emba asundwe beba se mutimo as referee. The outcome of the decision. Say referee eba baby na sebi 1,001.
1,001.
Baby obenya baby opesa already dakra e wofem. Na me your home team. Na me nya hint. I man hotel 500 Ghana 1,000 hotel 1,000 Ghana cedis hotel air condition baba. Mesa man niema be account. Ama na ni be jipa. Ti okọ park no so nya na why confused. Ma nye sa se mi bribe no. Me feel say referee ba be di e ma they are bounty they are dangerous. E me baby o se bi o baby o wakoda no e bi a hokra nye safe. Enti me pesa onya baby da.
Say o home team no there.
Me pesa onya baby da.
And your responsibility also say also my referee baby da. Referee ya suma no so bra me.
And I say, yeah, but the referee no say bi wakoda baby na krofo kobo no. Ana say ntuntun wi no referee benya sound man.
Say dey bi enya wo wasem.
Na me asem. Dey bi tie o. Efe no enya ono na ye ba bedi ni match. Emi match na ba bedi. E na match na ba bedi me hia say referee no be fair. And he said bi me hu referee na oko guest house bi a sebi e hot sem fatakra said nipa da e bi okra no brace for no mbo mo bra ho like some guest house enya good for referee psychological referee no papa ko so no
I said the apostle de we de wo cycling to say
mean psychiatry wo a wo so ma no unim se sebi niema o se fata so ye ni
wo cycling so ni ma wo
mean psychiatry no se papa amaye no se mema no asumdwe onya sound mind onya baby enda sebi obesum daepa enna me sebi se Ghana de ye boa ye hospital boa ye boa ye nyonke nuanum te ye boa na me boa no se na be oba pack so be di match no kama o de ase na o de na wo suma na wa man be se bia ye kan na okoda hotel bia bibi boni bi cause wo ho no ma na me di match no kran so so the dangers involved in that and to me no niami and say me boa no se Sebu.
Sebua ubuano the illegal. Ubuano say
ya can't find the
decisions on the pitch will be
no dey wadwin. Sebu referee di madam Buano. Me mama no sika se on di match no ntia me up no di ma me there bi. Me man no baby pada Sebu what is say if ya ma referee papa da na home team akoyi no ho san ko baby da. Wa man no baby panda. Ti me boa ti kin uya me nua na bia me tu kwa me wo bolga baby na mo so wa ba na so na baby o nam no I say unya moa na me boy boni
enya boni de ba se bia
refi no na onu se be me aboa no na be ka na dwen se ma boa no enti e so ye bi ma me
emu aboa ye illegal
but if the FA has tea say FA no hu say referee baby okoni they should know the transportation cost. Esa who say, according to me, my two coin, I call baby several times. Can I say I have to pick a commercial vehicle? You have to make sure say, unyenya minti, umanesikano. You have to even make room for that.
1,000 Ghana.
No,
for class 1 referee.
A joke.
1,000.
Enu ya agro.
1,001 for FIFA.
Enti na me say enu ya agro. Uye enu sebiu. Hotel room. Tamalese. Minimum, you make a provision of 500 to 700, and a hotel room board.
Sompa FM.
And make sure so that hotel papa or ye nipa onye sebi onye ojoin. Or ye nipa. So take a decision. Consider the fact, say, and most of them are serious professionals from their respective professions.
Kadil SWAT or Central.
Yeah.
Central.
So sebi omunye nipa hunu bi keke. And see sebi Faibo any nidie na ehwe se sika de ma no sika se nipa yes man so koji dumedi ke se officiate a game also nim se club atamo 3 points e move in the agro de bia no omo hwehwia omo hu se e kwan da ba abin chale referee no see friends baby obeda kra
but Ghanaian referees so mo yade o
go
through all this routine.
They go through a lot and then they are beat, some of them are beating like say be criminals. Yeah. And so, enya di papa yen hwe se be me see I say young one person ko worry. Man ko worry oba no for complain say na say oba no say ne maboa di masa. nim say mrebeba sabeba. You bottom ska ja complain. If you a man stop complaining about say you chop on masa kawanu tum. Say be aware nyan kola dia. Usu go deep in fagra.
For mature people.
Yes, go deep in fagra you come also obey footballer. You must know say refereeing and officiating a very key component of the game. Say agron be koye say nipa be wo nipa wo e park so referee decisions.
One retired referee catch him say quality of football determined by a referee. Also quality. Say you be quality football. Ne share.
Oh, they come from it. Oh, P no what you know. And do nimbo na so park no so there. Obe whistle sa obube fu yeah.
And I say dreams near you. I call you say Pimo.
Sompa FM.
So it's sad. We have to critically think about how much we give our referees, especially. So referee one cry, nothing cry. I not Kumasi, no Kodi Babara, 1,000 any problem. Never got here.
Yeah.
Oti Kumasi, Abia of Rebecca neighbor. So they say, aha, and I just those ones, yes, 1,000.
Yeah.
But say obi to coin. The risk of the trip. The risk of the trip is my life is at stake. Now man 1,000 Ghana, please. Enya dia any so we should not
Apostle ka brew ma ka mem we wura kotoko de no de lawyer Safu Duku kai no. Say omo dia omo na ma Africa no. Omo na omo jemu ba. Ebebiede. Ana omo na nimpo.
Has the champions. And even that argument saying in Nimbo is questionable. Oh yes. You see,
also with this current squad, they are going to win pa.
Every decade, we are on about Champions League final, on about Africa final. 60 some boy, 70 some boy, 80 some boy, 90 some boy,
yes.
2002 on boy, 2005 on boy against us. Since then, what has been their relevance in the competition? Champions League, new era nearby. Stage 2006 under Afrani.
Yeah, that coach Afrani.
So I mean, look, let's be serious.
Any attitude,
what I say.
Also under
Dr. 8 teams and we
Confederation Cup.
Champions. You can man, baby, a man.
So those times no muko shali no.
So nyade.
Also, with this current squad, na kotoko way pa. So mo build the pa ye consistent Africa no remember that.
One problem no, yeah, they be a brick and mortar. No aside the consistency as also any because of this kind of makofa. And they yet team or some of this can go to baby that. Team will run or the sika. You get it.
So the team run.
I got as Anton.
Your tongue.
We don't born say Anton bia. Suffer good them show.
They all carry no cray.
Oh no.
Oh share this squad I to go parody.
Who are these people?
Yeah, about
Champions League they the first time.
Debut no.
What happened to you? Boy.
Justice blame who.
Utia no peata. Utia se Utia. Usi Mahmoud Trezeguet. Ali Akoton from Trabzonspor.
Trezeguet asamba.
Ali Akoton. Almost a top bench.
They are unveiling him. Yes.
Almost the neighbor.
Say bench.
Ryan.
Say unze Niana Zamalek players like Mama showed. Omuntu going to take off the destination fan is
Ali. Nti we nyina ka obi na wo se yekobono.
Oh, say Kotoko so parody squad. Once going to Kotoko assembled the best of Ghana.
Christine. Referee's appointment. Referee's manager Alex Coty. November 94.
That's a very bad development.
Yeah, of course, 9 years. I do a mini na mini kroma August krana me ten wasem na ma hweda na ma bɔ mani ato free. Yes, because we can almost so the bia no ugina ha. The entire ya me gina ho no. Anas expose ni be wipe and referees ni free ho. You shall see a beam after normalization or 12. FIFA referees 12. It's like a 2. You all should be worried.
It's serious.
Sompa FM.
Everybody, Christine, you should be worried. Joyce B or Eastern Region, Joyce Obin or something. One woman be. Honestly, a very experienced referee. Patricia Obriku, one of the man who's a referee. Okay. Very experienced. Honestly, so no money in here. I do in your first time. No. So make I Tepson. If you are near Canada, Western Region. George Vomao.
Yeah.
Vomao, the higher near kind of Ekoi. Papala.
Yeah,
so look, you should be worried. Because experience for us, you're about AFCON qualifiers, you're about confident, waffle way, among Kobe. So they see favoritism.
To the point, say it's me treacherous, a bejo bad.
Oh, yeah, and there is so come on. Latif, we are, I say, or Sunday, in resignation. My referees manager, my general secretary, my Christine. The response one of them gave me was that congratulations. Referees who are resigned.
I
said congratulations. It is Prosper that engaged him. Bizan said, oh my brother, why? I knew because me you was on BBR and I mean you be didn't come up. And already this I said when Tibi and so I drew sa level way. FIFA referee. My first encounter with Latif Nami was SS1.
Okay.
No Kumasi High School. No Tumi come on. Middle distance, 1,500 and I think
well, very energetic,
look,
very active.
The record, Latif record on that stadium, breaking. He was that good. And I've seen him closely. Closely. I say, Ono, Papala, Dolagbanu. Look, referees, Omuntibimba wanted me come myself. Omuntibimba me come.
Sompa FM.
Then, minimum trans about 2 hours. And no can't be na me TM ya am say local league near Shebi. You're the most experienced referees you have among international assignment. With me now 1 year now 1 match crown Kobe. You should be worried. It's a minister make Saka Kwesi Brobe and one other person after from South 12 no. And I'm carry some others. Yeah, sir. Enye. Sebenye na ebe tumfo yentimi ntumfo. Someone new referee nim nyansa sen. Ya come ho nsem ama se eja akotena parliament. Aka ho nsem. Still answer we are. Na 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 oti.
Na de madam kra be kan yi kra na entimi an sheki ye.
Look, you see. And then let's be truthful to be ankanka ye ho.
Yenina ye tie Sompa.
Nubia.
Oh, they don't care. They don't care. They don't. Omun found. Some cast on bay swa. On bay. Ntino, okay, is it a caco saying? Referee or your police. All the resource Latif are building over the years, the experience and everything. Now, the how many say Latif see oh jai referee need to know. Bones were cancelled. Me Matisse said me badge never my way. Duly time the best bones said the badge and I'm a nipa chrono. Almost care rumors say it's alleged. Say a Joe badge and the amawi and passes the query. Bones are who didn't capital less no. Near Joe badge and the amani pakrona. Now rumors echo say a Joe badge amano.
And Pani the amano.
Yeah.
Sompa FM.
And then the end can be before Friday. I like you ready to say, but Nipa Croc catches a referee say pivotal. GK menu. Look at people should stand up.
Very key.
GK. Near cost we any Ashanti region boys no. FIFA badge na or na saying. Back on aircon.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, shena hometiama on one kasa.
No. So this near the threshold I was no. Honestly, you jana make coffee and cadeni this. But GK menu. Munka bi binchiro mo. We are rag chairman I mean no name one I am conference by yenko. But and then baby I didn't do. Say eshe omutrim I don't think they believe so.
Okay.
Say she referees need to say FNM pe omasema. It's even damaging.
Yenina ye tie Sompa.
Omonam for referee did.
Yeah.
So me kai say maybe referee can say me try me. He alleged to me in a conversation say ata me come say me could do ball. A mistake penalty be na manje. Na penny be as record the video no. E dey send the club owner na me could do in the match na onya penalty manje no. Say on tromra na yem punish me.
Wow.
Yes. Na o kan sanam sike wasem we di mu en na kakra. O say ata wo de o de no me di agro. Ba nya agro na me di o.
Okay, yemfa course ne kakra na ye na yentoa so emfa wam 0551931931 ubetuba frena odo adwenchira ba 0548931931 ubetuba frena odo adwenchira ba na yakuanim Sompa 93.1 yanko hello
let's
yes sir
okay.
Oyibo yetio. Hey, mabana trasio. Mabana trasio pa minko bebia.
Ati wide menko bebia why?
Yo.
Mami mo mabaso wed mapa modima akantebe.
Yeah, that's it.
Na yesre aka asoko. Yes, me say. Tutu na kọtọkọtọ ṣẹni ọmọdé ṣẹgun òṣùnà ẹdí fẹẹ lùtù níbi ọmọṣù ṣẹgun gbọgbọ ọnà tìlíìdì ní ẹyìn ẹkọ bá sáà yẹsùn ọmọ ọmọdé bìbí máa yẹ nálẹjì náà yẹsùn ní àjè àmì kíá àtẹnṣọgbọ àti òyìn tí wọn àdó àti kòkò ṣeéṣe na kọtọkọ sọpọtà náà bẹjẹ ní gósà ọkọ ní àtúbẹ̀tì fún ìwòrán ní àkókò bọ́ ọ̀dùnkè sátidé ẹgbẹ́ náà òkè yẹsùn kọtọkọtọ ní ìfọ. Football lovers, never job.
Say Oyibo National Yemfa way. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, good morning. Hello. Good morning. Okay, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Robert.
Yes, sir.
Robert. Robert, what trouble you have?
Hey, hey,
Robert, obey careful, pa, you careful, no pay.
It's a job for Ghana, a job for
obey careful, pa, Robert, obey careful. Ose. Medasi. Oh, Minko bebia.
Hey, that's what they have go.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. I know.
I decided here. Kakemi Kenya ne se o bronze class fuka some buka no yes class fuka place no also begin at the get for to for the sana dauruma e go me started ba we dey dem yo bia man na ne ma na ye konku ni ma mitia ya me papa ayibo ja te di tune ono bo je se bia mi ani me papa bi dan jo bi o bia no iti opa ye mo akwa be bi e mo be ye juma se ne do ye juma akona me da se
okay me so me da se Robert